And we are live. Welcome to the Black Flag Podcast. My name is Mike. All right, and that is Snoots. we are broadcasting from the China's latest acquisition of the People's Republic of America.
I thought we weren't going to talk politics. We were let's not talk politics. The first goddamn thing out of your mouth. It.
The second he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to talk politics. Let's just be chill." I was like,
shit.
Gotcha. I got you. I'm here for you. All right, Comrade Jags.
Hello, comrade. It's much glorious YouTubing today.
Are you comrade from Jamaica? What was that?
I'm Russian.
That's
great American USSR.
Jesus Christ, Jags.
Nico, let's go bowling.
He's blending all the things. Just pick a culture and appropriate it already. Fuck no. Anyway,
I colonize them all. That's how I roll.
All right. So if we're still on, if we're still fucking live,
I'm sure there's snipers after us already.
Welcome to the Black Flag Podcast, presented to you by War Dance Comics. I am Mike, the owner and creator of War Dance Comics.
I am Snoots, co-creator, artist, and all-around fix-it for Mike. And we have Jags.
I am Jags. I'm their coffee boy.
Aw. He's our Twitter guy.
Yeah, our coffee boy.
Most of the time,
he sits on Twitter.
People, go ahead.
Yeah. He sits on Twitter and tells us what's up.
Yeah, pretty much.
He reports things to us, and usually I'm like, "The fuck?" And he's like, "Do you fucking read?" And I'm like, "No." That's
We're busy making a comic.
Most of our interactions.
They have a life. I'm here to make sure they keep their lives, and they have someone who doesn't have a life to give them info.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I find it ironic too how people use it as an insult. Like, why don't you guys get a life? Why don't you stop hating? And Jax is like, "This is my life." Yeah, joke's on you.
Yep. So
I actually have more of a life than most of those people anyway.
Fair enough.
Like so y'all saw what I was up to yesterday.
We need like a little buzzer.
We decided we should just we can. This is our stream now. We can mute people. Don't mute Jags. Don't mute Jags. That's mean. After we were like, "Yeah, man, you're totally part of the crew." Yeah. Anywho, so we decided that for anyone who listens to this, that we finally got ourselves to a point where we can start actually doing some live streams, doing a couple things like that. So we're gonna. What the fuck are you doing?
I was playing with overlays.
Jesus
Leave me alone.
Christ!
Don't.
All this shit is supposed to be. This is why we had a back room. This is why we're back there.
That overlay gave me a seizure. Don't do it again.
See, now you made Jake's gay.
What?
I don't know.
I said seizure, not ass pains.
Oh, good stuff. Are we trying our hardest to get fucking deplatformed? No.
I guess so.
Yeah, we got to a point to where
deplatformed already.
We got to a point to where we decided we can start going live and sail the salty seas, get fucked on.
Yep.
Live at least once a week. Yep. Just to talk things. Have a couple drinks. So Jags, you said you had some things you want to talk about. We covered politics. So
well, we'll get into like the nitty gritties and stuff. But speaking of drinking, I was up in Nashville, Tennessee yesterday around their strip between the two stadiums, the hockey stadium and the football stadium, where it's just a massive bar crawl that just bars everywhere with live music performance. I ate at the Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. It was pretty cool. Great wings. And I picked myself up a little Jack Daniel's shot glass. Unfortunately, no one along the strip was selling actual bottles of Jack Daniel's.
Really?
Yeah, no bottles you can just take out and bring with you or anything like that. They were all just regular bars, which I get, but still a little disappointing. I wanted some Jack, but had fun up there. There was a shit ton of boot and hat shops and everything. I visited Johnny Cash's grave. Yeah, Nashville, Tennessee. And I went to Hendersonville, which is just a few minutes outside, and visited Johnny Cash's grave to pay my respects to the man in black. You know,
Yeah, I
It's
saw,
some fun
the
effect.
pictures of that. Yeah.
And I hit this hobby shop up there that had like a bunch of like used books, movies, toys, video games, and comics and stuff. So I picked myself up some Lobo comics and some Shadow comics. You know, a couple art books, you know, about painting and whatnot. These headphones I'm wearing are technically wireless, but I got them wired right now because I don't have batteries for them because they're the
Oh.
kind of like the older generation wireless.
Mm.
But they work pretty good. You know, just had some fun up there.
Good.
I
You got a
almost
setup
bought-
going over there now, like a normal fucking human being now.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Told you I have a life. I do shit. But if you go to that place in Nashville, it's fun. It's pretty safe, you know, except for the bomb site, which I did see and take pictures of. But carry a knife on you because there's hobos everywhere. There was a dude that pulled up a
Carry
trailer.
a knife
Yeah,
because people are not well off.
yeah.
Interesting.
Well, no, these are like the scary kind of hobos. You know what I mean? Yeah. But other than that, you know, pretty fun time up there. There was a dude up there that pulled up a trailer, like, you know, one of those farm trailers that had you carry like tools and stuff in, and was just selling pot and pot paraphernalia out of it, just in the broad open. And it's not legal in Tennessee, so he just did it in front of God and everyone, just selling like vials of Kush. I was kind of impressed, like the
Nice.
balls on this motherfucker. But yeah, it was good times up there. And no, I don't smoke, just so don't even ask.
I don't think
Then,
anyone cares.
I guess not. But you know, so I had a fun day yesterday. What about y'all? Have y'all had a fun past few days, or just, you know?
Fucking
Tony, your
Just-
voice sounds like depression.
no. Didn't do. I don't know. I get an off day tomorrow from working out. That's kind of cool.
Cool.
I had,
Oh,
I-
you working out again?
I'm attached to the fucking grid now. I had to go get a Fitbit. Now I'm.
I got
tracked.
one.
Now the fucking motherland can track me.
I got a Fitbit. Got it for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
I like it. Yeah. The what is it? The something to what it was. I got the box here. The Inspire 2. Pretty good. Small face, so it doesn't like, you know, have YouTube or anything on it, but you know, for what I need it to do, it does pretty well.
Well, good. I got I don't know what the fuck this one is. So I went down to visit Bear, right? Because we had to go pick up Emily. Their kids are starting school again and all that kind of shit. And so went down there to pick her up and stopped by Bear's, got this one, and she's like, "Oh yeah, just, you know, I got a spare because that's what they do." She's the fitness guru, you know. And very proud of Bear. But I'm like, all right, so I don't do technology. I don't do apps, or even I'm horrible at fucking social media and shit like that. I really am. Like, actually, perfect example. As we speak, Snoots right now is clicking away. That's why she's been so quiet. She is trying to send the proper StreamYard links to everyone, apparently, because apparently I didn't do it. I fucking said,
The Facebook
That's
Messenger
fucking-
link.
I said it says copy the link, and I sent the fucking link.
That's true. The StreamYard links are kind of bullshitty.
Yeah. So point being, she's like,
Oh, by the way, YouTube link, we're live, right? Or are we recording?
"No, we're live.
I'll
Okay,
send it in the
You can't see the thing on your end. You can't see
Not the
live.
YouTube
We've
link.
been live for 9 minutes. I mean,
Well, it says live when you do recording too.
we're probably
so, yeah.
totally struck down because, you know,
No, I'm watching it right here.
All right, cool.
really,
This is our YouTube video right here.
this is Chairman Biden and Kim Jong Harris haven't fucking struck us down yet.
Whoa.
I know. I don't actually. Okay, so not to get into politics, I don't give a shit. Just talking shit. Learn to laugh. Learn to laugh. If that fucking snagged anyone in their pretty pink little butthole, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. We'll try to keep it chill.
We also don't care.
Shit. Yeah, I know. We don't give a fuck. I fucking had been saying that this and worse was going to happen for the longest time. So, yeah. Anywho, but point being, so I got a Fitbit, right? And I was asking her, like, what the fuck do I do? Like, how do I even do it? And she's like, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm like, fuck, man. And it has no manual or anything like that. So
you have to download the okay. Yeah, you got the app. There you go.
I hate it. Like I hate I mean, it's doing exactly what I needed to do, which I'm just I don't know. I'm burning the shit out of some fucking calories. I'm literally sitting here drinking whiskey right now, but I have been in the fucking burn zone for a minute because I worked out today.
Nice.
And
what kind of workout you doing?
Sitting like that. Today I just did. It was like my version of cardio, so it was like row machine, kettlebell, a little bit of the, free weights and whatnot. But it was, doing that kind of shit. And then I slowed it down and actually got on the bench, did some incline bench, shit like that. Warm up with like squats and jump jacks and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually just finally found a place to hang out my bag, man, so I can start doing bag work now.
Right,
so,
that's awesome.
I know.
I love doing the heavy bag.
Hey, you know what's fucked up? So I if anyone is listening to this and they ever want to get into like boxing or anything of that nature, so I used for years and years and years for the bag, my favorite thing ever. Harbinger has the hand wrap. They're the heavy bag gloves, but they're wrap style, right? And I like to be able to open my hands. I like to be able to function without having to take my gloves off and shit. So I like the individual fingers, and all that kind of shit to where it's not all sewn together or whatever. And they're so comfy. They're this like really soft leather, right? But they're really sturdy. And I actually personally recommend to get a size smaller than what you would think. So it's really like, because the soft leather, it's like lambskin. It feels like it's awesome, but it breaks in really well, right? So you can actually, it'll feel really tight in the first place, but using it and sweating in it and everything, it breaks it in. And then now you get this thing that's like totally form fit, and you just feel, you put them on, you feel like whooping ass. And they were the best gloves that I've used for a heavy bag for the longest time. And I can't fucking find them anywhere now.
What kind of gloves were they?
They're Harbinger. Harbinger is the brand, right? And like I know like Everlast makes something like it, and Champion makes something like it, but Harbinger made the best ones, right? I think the only companies that I found that actually makes them like this was Harbinger and Century, right? But I preferred Harbinger, and they're Harbinger bag, like wrap bag gloves or whatever the fuck they're called. But when I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna hang my bag back up, I go to fucking order a new pair of gloves, right?
Oh, the Bioforms?
No.
Okay, they're not the Bioforms that you're talking about.
Damn it, Jags. Wrap. They're like wrap bag gloves or whatever.
Yeah, wrist wrap gloves.
Whatever. Well, shoot me a fucking picture of it. I'll tell you if that's what it is.
Hail J Money.
Hey, J
Hail
Money.
J Money.
What's up, brother? I like J Money.
Yeah.
He's
J Money's fun.
Yeah. Anyway, point being, so they fucking don't make them, right? And or they don't make them anymore, or I can't fucking find them anymore, or whatever the fuck it is. And let's see what he's got going on here.
Hold on.
Yeah, these definitely don't look like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got myself some Everlast MMA style heavy bag gloves.
Yeah.
That's what I use because they were cheap and I can use them.
So I found I can't even find the Harbinger ones anymore, so I'm assuming they stopped making them. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. They used to be everywhere. They were like $20, and they're amazing. I would, be like for years, right? And I found them on fucking eBay. I actually found a used pair of the Century ones on eBay. So at least it's already broken in, right?
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. But yeah, Harbingers just cease to exist now. And that kind of sucks. Those are amazing gloves. Really, really good gloves.
Yeah, I need to get my. I can't use my heavy bag right now because I'm not living in my own place. So it's. I'm lucky where I'm allowed to have my weight rack and everything like that. So I've just been doing like light workouts and everything like that. Some mild cardio and chair burpees. Some push-ups and stuff like that. Kind of like
The fuck
one
is a
punch.
chair burpee?
It's kind of like an easier version of a burpee, but you can do it at a faster pace and get your heart rate up a lot quicker. Sorta. It's basically where instead of like going all the way down on the floor to do a burpee, you just go on a chair. You just go on a chair and you just like kick your feet out and everything like that. It's a little bit easier if you have like more confined space or knees you don't want to fuck up or anything like that. Or if you just don't feel like doing a regular burpee, you know what I mean?
My knees yesterday. Remember that shit? Since
Mm-hmm.
it sounded like someone crinkling up a fucking water bottle, man.
Ooh.
I squatted down to fucking get something out of a cabinet, and like both of them just popped, but coming back up, man. Holy shit!
You got to clench that butthole when you come back up.
I had to do. Don't tell me what to do with my butt. Using my butt for fucking 40 years. I know how to use my butt, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, you ass.
No, yeah, but I had to do. Speaking of burpees, I had to do this. It was like a timed fucking challenge, and I had to do 60 burpees, and it sucked. It was some fucking bullshit, dude.
I'm guessing your cardio is more high intensity interval training style.
I don't fucking want it to be, man. You know what? In all honesty, like my goal, legitimately, is just do the old man IRO kind of thing. I don't mind. Like naturally, like I'm built like my dad. Just kind of a short, squat kind of guy.
Like an Italian.
Yeah, I guess kind of like that. Yeah, he did look just like fucking Mario. So it's true, man. But he was like super beefy, but he looked like just kind of a middle-aged, just kind of squat dude with like a gut, but just super solid. Like I'm looking forward to that. I have no problem doing that. I already did the having abs and all that shit when I was younger.
Hell yeah.
I've already been there, man.
Yeah, I'm young enough where I can get abs, and I was doing really good. I got down to about 210, and my end goal is about 190, maybe a little lower, depending. And I got down to 210, and then this year or 2020 happened, and it was a mix between like certain jobs and just stress from like inconsistent employment, then COVID and everything like that, and my weight came back, so I'm hanging around 240 right now. But I convinced my girlfriend. Well, I got my girlfriend. She wants to do keto diet and everything with me now, and help her lose some weight.
Yep.
Help get fit with me, which is always fun. When you're your girlfriend or spouse or whoever wants to get in shape with you, that's always fun. So
support.
Yeah. And I told her, it's like, really all it takes is just willpower, but willpower is a lot easier after the first 2 weeks when you start seeing good results.
The one thing I did appreciate about keto is cream cheese. It was my best fucking friend.
And I've found recipes where you can use, speaking of cheese snoots, you can use different cheeses as frying batter. Like
what?
my girlfriend sent me a recipe on how to use mozzarella or like some like denser cheeses and stuff like that will fry in its own oil to fry a pickle. Now, I don't like pickles, but I got to thinking, can I use this cheese to make like a fried mozzarella stick, like an easy snack that tastes good? Or can I use it to fry chicken or something like that? Because we have an air fryer.
Didn't we do pork grinds for chicken?
Well, yeah, we got them. We got them.
Powdered pork rinds.
Yeah, breadcrumbs. They're essentially just pork. It's they're just ground up, but they work straight up just like breadcrumbs. They're awesome.
Yeah.
I did chicken with those, dude, and they're fucking badass.
Yep.
I love me some pork rinds.
I did Chick-fil-A sandwiches essentially. Like I mixed up the sauce for it and whatnot, and then I fried the things. But they're pure protein.
That's awesome.
And
You know what I
fat.
use instead of bread now? I use like low carb tortilla wraps because I got them in Walmart where they have like only 4 carbs per wrap,
Yep.
and I don't miss bread.
We use the keto bread. It's straight up like called
Yeah.
keto.
I mean,
bread.
we're not
It's bitchin'.
I don't have
Keto
that available around
per
here.
se. I'm personally just not like I'm not a big carb guy myself personally. So
Yeah.
a lot of the products and whatnot that I have happen to just be keto. But yeah, Franz, the brand Franz makes a keto bread that's like pure fiber.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Ooh.
So
You got to
yeah,
send me a
man.
link to that stuff, see if I can find it.
Feels and tastes just like straight up white bread.
So like how Mike was saying earlier, he's in like the burn zone and blah blah blah. Like he's got this little tracker and it like does your calories and stuff too.
Yeah.
And he's
Fitbit.
having the hardest fucking time hitting that calorie mark because we just have a bunch of healthy shit in the house. At
The
all
calories
times.
I'm supposed to eat. The amount
Yeah.
of calories I'm supposed to eat is what she said. Not the calorie burn, the amount of calories I'm supposed to eat.
Yeah.
Yesterday I had
Having
this
a hard
giant
time
plate of
bulking, huh?
No, just I'm not even trying to bulk. It's literally just like because I bulk very easily. It's actually kind of the problem. But no, I'm supposed to eat a certain amount of, but I'm never hungry, man. Like I naturally are the like intermittent fasting kind of thing.
Yes.
I'm naturally hungry in cycles like that where I'm just never hungry, and all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit, I fucking need to eat. And then I'm like, oh my god, like I'll crave like a big old meat, just a big old wet piece of fucking meat, and I want to eat that. But like yesterday I was choking down this like 6-pound plate of fucking nachos, dude. And then I logged everything and I was like halfway almost. I was like just over halfway to my fucking goal of the amount of calories I was supposed to eat.
I started.
It's disgusting. But then I worked out for like, I don't know however long this thing said, like an hour and a half or 2 hours, something like that today. And I'm still, look at this. I'm still, and that ain't me. I'm not fucking with this thing. It's just reading off of my wrist. I'm still in that fucking heart rate zone. It's ridiculous.
But why I find it funny is like he just eats super clean. That's just, it's not a flex or anything. That's just what he does. And I was joking, like me and Heather drink coffee all the time. I'm like, well, too bad you're not a white girl and you can't just like go get a
Wake up and have
frappuccino at
my
Starbucks.
fucking morning frap.
Yeah, because then you'd have no problem hitting that calorie mark.
Drink it while my soy boy boyfriend pegs me in the ass. Oh, this is so sweet. Is this pumpkin spice? Oh man. Reading fucking Michelle Obama's new book.
Nobody gains fat like a white bitch.
Yeah, I weighed myself for the first time in a year, and
I beg to differ, actually. God damn it.
What?
That no one gains weight like a white bitch. I beg to differ.
Oh,
Gains weight more.
Yeah, just curvier. There's just some. I'm not gonna get fucking roped into some inadvertently saying some fucking legitimately racist shit. But if you're gonna be fucking honest about it, like some people
Are you
are curvier.
Okay, I'm not talking about curvy. I'm talking
Oh, you know
about
what?
that.
How about fine? This is gonna keep me off the hook here. What about Samoans?
I would say
okay. That's not
Huh?
fair because Samoans have like a weird genetic thing where they have to either be buff or fat. They don't have a choice.
hold on.
So
So I
hold
don't,
on.
I don't count them.
No.
Bigot.
Hold on.
Hey,
not
I
talking
love
about-
Samoans. Polynesians are like the coolest fucking people.
He's like, I want
Dude,
to get knee deep in a Samoan bra. Don't call me a bigot. That was a
right?
that
So-
was a fucking compliment.
I don't know what you're talking
So
about, man.
the
Some
point
of
I'm
those
bringing up
Samoa bitches
isn't
are fine.
necessarily-
I know. I'm joking.
The point I'm bringing up isn't necessarily thick.
Moana?
Like,
Huh?
oh, all
All
right.
right. Finish your fucking thing.
More like moan, Anna.
Fucking
Dude.
God.
How old is she? Think about shit before you say it.
Who?
Well,
Moana?
it's set in the past, so she's now old enough.
I know. I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say that too. Like, even if she was like 14, it was how many years ago now? She's pushing 20. Just saying. I don't care. I'm happily married. I'm just saying. But, you know.
And I got a
There
nice
is.
girlfriend, so I'm good. I'm no
snooze.
player.
Anyway, what were you saying, Snoots?
What I'm trying to say
Oh.
is different people distribute fat differently
Mm-hmm.
and will naturally be denser than others. Like, okay, you brought up the friggin' Hawaiians and stuff. I remember, what is it? Lonnie is Lilo's sister.
Who?
Nani, yeah. Nani.
Thank you.
Ah.
Nani was thick, but you can tell like she was a muscular broad, you know, surfing all that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Bear, our Instagram girl. She's fucking
That was a hot Disney broad.
Yeah, she
Nani?
was.
oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, so was
So,
that lifeguard that she was trying to get a job from.
And fucking Bear's built just like her, and she's freaking
The guy?
God damn.
No,
He was
the
all right.
no, the lifeguard girl.
He
with
was
dyed
all
blonde
right. It's all right, man. It's
No,
cool.
he wasn't
It's
a lifeguard. He was a surfer. What are you talking
It's fine.
about? Learn your Disney
Voices.
movies, fool.
What? Go ahead, Snoop.
No, I'm
Wait, you,
fucking
Jesus.
done.
Okay, well, we're on another topic then. All right, man. So follow us
Ow.
into this topic.
Oh.
Okay, so
I was
Hot.
gonna say that
ladies
I
from
was-
Disney movies.
yes.
Jags, go.
The human form of the feather duster chick from Beauty and the Beast.
What?
At the end of the scene that the candlestick was always going after, her human
Nah.
form.
Nah, she's a.
Yeah, she looked like a pro. Nah, she looked like well, she might be Belgian. I don't know. She looked like
They're
looked like a
She was a frog, dude.
They're French.
whatever. She was so fine looking. She looked like Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica
was that
Rabbit's
Disney? That was
WB.
Disney, wasn't it?
I think everyone goes to Jessica Rabbit as the default.
I think it's WB.
Are you fucking sure? They have Toontown in Disneyland.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit is Disney.
Oh shit.
100%. Yeah.
Then she would be Disney, yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't it in the book that she actually was having an affair?
I don't know. I didn't read the book.
I'm pretty sure it was that she was actually having an affair, and Roger Rabbit, spoilers, kids, Roger Rabbit did commit the murder.
I would too.
Yeah, he committed the murder, and I think he killed himself or some shit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's darker than Fox and the Hound's book.
Yeah, so check this out. So in the book, if I remember correctly, it's been a long time. He he found out or there was some kind of crazy shit that was going on, and I'm pretty sure that she was actually fucking around. But he killed the dude and created a copy of himself and then killed himself. And the copy, so the rabbit, the Roger Rabbit that you are following the entire book is the copy of him the whole time. Turns out that that's the big twist, that he fucking actually wasn't framed. He fucking framed
Dude.
himself. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, to be honest.
Yeah, his
I
old
kinda
lady was
want
fucking
that.
around. The other guy was a fucking slime ball, so he fucking killed everybody. Yeah.
Dude, Who Framed Roger Rabbit's awesome.
Yep, good stuff. So anywho, what we're talking about? Hot chicks? Hot Disney
hot
chicks?
Disney girls. Yeah.
Let's just get fucking deranged. Fuck it. You won't let me talk about politics, so we're gonna talk
Well,
about hot
if-
cartoons.
Well, if Disney actually continued on with the Black Cauldron, which is based on the book, The Chronicles of Prydain, which I recommend you read because it's really fucking good. Princess
Heard
Alonway, she would have been like a really fine looker. It's
Who?
Princess Alonway.
That's the dog,
She's like-
right?
No, that's the. God damn it, Mike.
Fuck! Okay.
But no, Princess
Everything's
Alonway, who is actually redhead in the book. So they were changing redheads back then.
Were they really?
Yeah, and you've seen the Black Cauldron, right?
Dude, like forever ago.
Yeah, watch it again. It's pretty good. It's not as bad. It kind of got the Zack Snyder treatment where they kind of fucked around with everything in the behind the scenes and everything, and people are still going around trying to like piece together like old frames and stuff like that. It was some pretty cool shit. Like, the kid, instead of, like just deflecting stuff, like he was going around like slicing people. It was at risk of being Disney's like first rated R movie because PG-13 didn't exist at the time. So, it's some good stuff. And the books it's based on are really damn good, like young adult fantasy series, but not like young adult in like today's series. It's kind of like, I would say it's kind of like in the same demographic that The Hobbit was meant for. You know what I mean? I would say it's a little bit more advanced than Chronicles of Narnia, but not quite to, hard Tolkienism. But it's really good. It's based on Welsh mythology, so there's like really cool, like magic and stuff like that. And not even like hard magic. It's kind of, well, it's hard magic in that it has its limits and everything like that. Yeah, I changed it because I couldn't find my old one and it went away. But I actually did find.
Hello there.
I actually did find it again. I just like this one. But yeah, read Chronicles of Prydain. It's a really good book. And Princess Longway, she was actually a redhead and everything. And they actually age up. And it's one of the best written character arcs throughout a book series I've ever read.
So we can check off the Tolkien box.
Well, barely.
Well, yeah, you still mentioned it.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure if what you've already said checks off the accidentally racist box. So we have Tolkien.
There's
racist.
Nothing accidentally racist, just regular racist.
Oh, well, you said it. I didn't. We here at War Dance Comics do not support the ideals of everyone on the panel.
But we do support a bad sense of humor.
No. Only good sense of humor here. God damn it.
I mean bad as in like, oh, that's dirty. Not bad as in like lame.
Then what would it be? Explicit humor?
Off color.
Eh.
Get it? Because we're all white?
But are we?
Well, 2.5 whiteys.
2.5? Motherfucker. God damn it. So, what else you got going on, man?
Oh, not much. Got some manga, got some comics, got some art books about, mostly about painting because I was looking for stuff about watercolor and gouache specifically.
Ooh.
Had some fun up in Nashville. Just been looking at all the dog shit going on in the world today and just thinking, wow, I am glad I stocked up on ammo. But I mentioned behind the scenes, there was a little bit of drama going on with Viz Media. Because the manga publishing company that does all the localizations and stuff are mostly Shonen Jump. So you have like My Hero Academia, One Piece and all that stuff. Well, they got into a little bit of trouble because they censored a manga artist's comic, and I couldn't find it again, but people were linking to this old July of 2020 article on Bounding into Comics about people warning about Westerners trying to censor manga and impose their bullshit standards. Well, basically what it was like, it was a scene where this girl just whipped out her fucking rack, bare nipples, all that stuff. Which, if anyone's has read manga before, yeah, you can find that in manga all over the place. But for whatever reason, Viz edited it to where she was wearing a bra to cover it up. And I'm like, why would you do that? That's so insignificant. Why would you do that? It's like, why the Puritanism all of a sudden? But everything that you publish and don't censor, why this? And I don't know. It just really sort of starts, with all the other kind of censorship and everything that's been going on right now. It seems like, people want to impose their will on manga and, manipulate everything into their woke, Western standards.
Right.
And honestly, calling it woke Western is kind of a misnomer because let's be honest, people who promote this stuff, they're not West, they're East. Red and yellow, East. Or yes, commies. So there's an article.
Just trying to get fucking deplatformed.
Hey, you know what? We got BitChute. We got a BitChute account, and they're going to have live videos. Yeah, I made one, and they're going to have they're working on the ability to make live videos and stuff like that soon. So we got options. Plus, it'll actually benefit us because getting a following on a platform like BitChute is a lot easier than doing it on YouTube because YouTube actually suppresses newer content creators.
You know what's funny about that? So
Well-
technically, since Jags is in a paid position in Word Ass Comics, technically he would count as being an employee. Personally, I view him as being a partner, but technically, right?
Yeah.
And back when I was actually a manager, I was managing in like retail stores and shit like that. And my crew, people will come up to me and be like, "Hey, man, I need to take such time off, because whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, if you want to take the time off, and I've already made the schedule, and it fits within everyone's fucking their availability and whatnot, it is up to you to find someone to cover your shift. Cover your shift. If you guys both agree, then come and let me know." So that was my policy, right? And I don't give a shit. Like, if they're willing to do it and they want to make more money and whatnot, and it's not going to cut into budget or anything like that, do it, man. No problem. But it's very much if you want to take the time off, it's your responsibility to get someone to cover your shit. So with Jags, it's another play where like, look, man, if you're going to get us fucking kicked off YouTube, it is your responsibility to set up another fucking thing. If you're going to get us kicked off, you better set us up another fucking platform to be on.
Man, I got all this covered.
I didn't even have to tell him. Jags is an amazing employee. I never even had to tell him.
Yeah. And pretty soon, I'll take our old stuff and I'll start.
From Jags.
I sexually I complained after I sexually harassed myself.
Jake's like, I pulled a little too hard yesterday in the shower.
I felt ashamed of myself.
I got to thinking about my dad. It was fucking weird. I need to take the rest of the day off. And there's Bear. Hi, Bear.
Hey, Bear.
She's always like, every time we've ever actually tried to go live, Bear's always the one faithful person to
God bless her.
to show up and be like, "Oh my God, hi guys, you guys are amazing. You're the best thing ever. Everyone needs to listen to you guys." Yeah.
Hi, Moose, if you're listening.
We love you, Bear. Hi, Moose. Bear, let us know if Moose is listening. I like the little avatar that you did for Bear as well. It shows the crazy eyes, man. You see how absolutely batshit insane she looks in that fucking thing.
It's crazy eyes, but it's non-threatening crazy eyes. It's fun.
No, it's fucking threatening. You don't know Bear personally. it's threatening. No, but she's 5
feet of absolute terror.
Dude, I love Bear to death, man.
She's great.
She's the
Bear
best.
is great.
But yeah, so the eyes, the line under her eyes, like the lower lid cheek thing there, if they were cocked up just a tiny bit from the in the center there, it would be like the non-threatening. But since they're cocked down a little bit, she's like, yeah, I will fucking end your life. Give me your cat.
That's a story of Bear. Yeah.
Totally Bear, dude. Give me your cat.
Moose? By the way, for anyone listening and everything like that who has been told otherwise, no, Julie Strain is not dead.
Who?
She's the spouse of Kevin Eastman.
Who?
You don't know Kevin Eastman?
I suck with names.
Wait, Kevin Eastman's old lady died?
She is not dead. She was married to him until 2007, but she's also the model that did like the covers for like heavy metal, Frack 2 and stuff like that. You'll know her when you see her.
When was that? Jesus Christ. Okay, Jags, look.
She is not dead.
Jags.
There's a rumor going around with her being dead.
Fucking shit. Just out of nowhere. That was very much out of nowhere, man. You got to like lead into this. Hey, so by the way, speaking of nothing we're speaking of right now, there's a rumor Kevin Eastman's old lady fucking died. She's not dead. It's just a rumor.
That's why I
That's how you
started
do
off.
that. Don't go like, hey, speaking of Bear having crazy eyes and saying hi to Moose and
Shirley
liking
Screen
cats.
is not dead.
She's fucking not dead. Speaking of cats. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
Good
she was
Lord.
an old B movie actress and stunner. But yeah,
Mm.
for everyone, she was in Naked Gun 33 and a third. She plays Dominatrix in Beverly Hills Cop 2,
Nice.
Double Impact as student. Yeah. Also, her likeness became well known for like heavy metal magazines, stuff like that. So she is not dead. There's a rumor going around she did pass, and that is false.
There's a lot of weird shit going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
that's
else?
like
What
the-
else you got over there on that? Oh, wait. Grab some shit.
Oh.
Could have handled the other member of the group. Yep. All of a sudden. Barry, you can jump on if you want to jump on real quick, man. Jump on and say hi. That's totally fine.
Here.
If no one has sent the link. See? Giving me a bunch of fucking shit. You didn't even invite the other. There you go, Bear, if you want to hop on and say hi real quick.
It's in the comments.
Be part of the crew. This is our other person. She is unpaid. She is a silent partner? What would that even be?
I don't know.
Intern?
She's not a silent partner because she's like our biggest promoter as far as merch goes.
She's not a groupie. She's not trying to fuzz up anyone, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Ah.
I want to bring that back, by the way. So I years ago I actually I had another employee friend of mine actually, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, pretty good. How's Fuzz? And he's like, "The fuck?" I'm like, "Fuzz, like fuzzing someone up." Has no one ever actually said that? So apparently no one is aware of that term, and I want to bring it back. The fuzz, man. You're trying to fuzz up someone, how's Fuzz? It's kind of like How's Tricks, but only you're not a whore. You're just getting some.
Yeah, I kind of like that. It's a good alternative that it is a little bit different than brown nosing or kissing ass or something like that.
What the
No.
fuck does that have to do with anything?
Fuzz is fucking.
It's sex, man.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking
It's
about
like trying to fuzz up someone, man.
Wait, did you think we were saying Bear kisses our ass?
no.
Jesus Christ, Jags.
Jake,
Stop
I was
with the
thinking
jealousy.
it's an
Wow.
alternative for something that doesn't
Scream
describe
like
that.
a
Girl,
Envy.
your jealousy is showing.
Jesus, y'all are more. Jesus Christ, y'all don't fucking listen.
Oh, says this guy.
Bear,
Yeah,
Bear
it
just called
says
you-
me's.
Bear called you strange, Jags.
You're strange.
It was funny. We go on like everyone else's fucking live streams and whatnot, and everything's totally fine. It's great. And everyone's like, oh my God, you guys are the best. But then it's like we have a live stream, and our entire live stream is always just the four of us just fucking off and trying to get deplatformed because no one wants to talk to us.
It's great.
I like me. Bear likes us. Her son Moose is featured in the comic, and he is probably our biggest fan.
Yep.
Yeah. He is too. He's featured in the comic.
Mhm.
He fights a car.
He does.
He
Hell
takes
yeah.
on a car. Good times, good times. Anywho, Jags,
What?
you had other shit you wanted to talk about.
Not really. I was kind of both.
It just popped up, and you were like,
Well, I meant to
"Shut up,
hit-
Bear! You had your time."
No, I meant
Jesus
to click
Christ.
something else.
Snoots.
Oh, we
Girls
can
can't
talk
get
about
along,
Pixar
man.
moms and their
Damn it.
dump truck asses to go back to the Disney hotties.
Hey, Bear. What do you think? I know. I actually legitimately waited for an answer real quick.
And what's weird is you're not even like a glass of whiskey in.
I'm not even. No, it's nothing like that. I'm.
Yeah. Where's
I'm
your
just-
brain, man?
Well, no. What are you talking about? This is okay. So if this does seem different to anybody, this is why all of our shit is pre-recorded. This is why we're never live, because our like 45-minute videos of pre-recorded shit is Hail YSS Entertainment. This is one of the guys that helped give us our start.
Yes, it is.
He's a good dude. He also can hop on if he wants to. Just Chat. You are the chat. It's you and Bear, brother.
Hell, wise guys.
Forgot the fuck I was saying. Oh yeah, so our 45-minute fucking pre-recorded things, it's like 7 hours.
Yeah, that's why we're like.
I
let's just-
spend the next 3 days going through and trying to fucking put an episode together.
Yeah. So at this point, we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go live. Fuck the editing.
We're I can't say we're not good on our own, because we are. It just takes us a while to get warmed up.
Yeah.
Start
If we
talking.
have like really good subjects to talk about and everything, and not try to avoid other subjects, it's a lot better.
One thing I've noticed too is whenever somebody else hosts, like everybody kind of chit chats and talks in live stream, and then shit gets like really intense, like backstage, not like explicit or anything. It's just like we
Everyone
get
say
into
bye to Bear. Everyone's eating right now.
loves a bear.
This guy's eating. This guy's eating over here. Talking about a mukbang. We're not above that, by the way, for the record. Not above that. See, now I have control of things now.
Turn to an ASMR.
Bear,
Okay.
we love you. Enjoy your food.
Because we know it's going to be the most tasty thing ever.
Unless I cooked it.
We just all need to get together one day and just have a cooking competition.
Dude.
He doesn't know
About what?
about like how you two go back and forth. How you were like, "Hey, I made this awesome roast and this soup. What'd you make, Bear?" And she's like, "I made homemade pho. Made the
Yeah.
stock myself and everything."
Made
It's
everything
like, God
myself."
damn it, Bear.
Get fucked, Bear. God, you're fucking.
I was proud
Cooking.
trying to show off, and here you are one-upping accidentally.
Oh yeah. Hey, Jakes, you're aware that we have a cooking competition in the comic, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do remember you mentioning that.
Yeah. It's like actually. Well, I can't say anything about it because it's a huge spoiler. But yeah, there's that as well. And the whole like you going, oh my god, we should have a cooking competition, and it's you essentially versus me, and versus this guy, and versus Bear. It legitimately would have turned into the exact thing that we have in the comics. And speaking of none of the shit we're talking about right now, Wise Guys is here.
Hey,
Welcome,
Wise,
sir.
what's up?
Howdy.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, not much. I just got off of work, came home, stuffed my face, stuffed it some more.
Yeah.
Just
What
some
do you-
random stuff, meatloaf, vegetables, avocados, quesadilla.
Yeah, meatloaf, vegetables, avocados, and quesadilla all
All around the same time.
at the same time. All on your way home from work, on your way to the
Oh,
chair.
After I got home, while reheating the plated dinner with meatloaf and veggies, I was eating avocados, and then in between eating avocados, I was eating the meatloaf and the vegetables. Finished off the avocados, was cooking a quesadilla while I was finishing the avocados, and then now I'm finishing off the quesadilla.
Nice. So
That's 3 courses.
you're gonna do the
I ate a
you're gonna
lot.
do the ASMR stuff for us, right? That's why you popped on. You're gonna eat slowly into the mic.
I was planning on just muting myself while I was eating.
Oh no! Come on, man. We're not trying to single out any of our listeners. If anyone's into the ASMR stuff, we're not going to try to single anybody out.
Oh, come on.
Everyone, we are going to whisper into really annoying things.
Right into it.
How's production?
He's going to be over there putting his pinky in his cat's ass slowly.
Oh, jeez.
That would not be ASMR. That would be like
That would be a squeaky cat.
Yeah. Nice.
slower.
Guaranteed he muted
Slower.
himself. He did mute himself. Look at that. Look, he did. You know he did. Slowly. Here, you know what? Hold on. All right. Everyone
sorry.
shut up. Everyone shut up. This whiskey. I got whiskey here.
Shit.
Jesus Christ, that huge cup.
Did you get that? Did we get that?
We did.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was
cup is
whiskey.
huge. That's like a jug of. That's like an empty jug of whey. Turn into like Coke.
64 ounces. Jesus Christ.
Good God, you're gonna piss like a Russian racehorse.
That's like the shit that 7-Eleven had back in the day. You remember that shit?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't remember 7-Eleven having them that big, but they had at least 32 ounce.
They had promotional shit
Sonic
way
has
back in the day. Back when I was a fucking degenerate teenager, I'd be hanging out with my brother. And okay, do you remember the straws they had? They had promotional straws, and it was brain freeze, and it was literally a brain in an ice cube on the straw.
Oh my gosh.
And it was just this ridiculous like Happy Meal fucking toy that they had. And it blew up. And it brought back like the craze for like the Slurpee and all that kind of shit because of the brain freeze thing.
I don't remember that. I remember the phrase brain freeze, but I don't remember that specific gimmick with the brain on the straw.
You don't remember that shit? Oh my god. Someone look it up. Somebody pull it up.
James,
But,
I volunteer you.
We absolutely fucking this guy looks like he's on it unless he's just back to Pornhub. No, but
They're not so good anymore. They deleted all their videos.
not all of them.
Well, it went from 9 million to like 2 million or something like that. It's terrible.
But how many do you need?
They
How
probably,
many do you fucking need, man?
All the amateur stuff is gone.
There's only so many things you can do.
they probably only
Excuse
banned.
me.
They probably only banned all the conservative porn.
Conservative porn?
Yeah.
Did they have conservative porn?
They banned all the conservative porn and left the liberal porn.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, baby.
Exactly.
Tell me that you want more fiscal responsibility, and it's just yeah.
Oh my god.
Tell me you want a police state. Ah!
That's totally I love it.
No, that's
Fuck you like the left fucks your civil rights.
oh,
I didn't realize there was fucking conservative porn.
I find NATO is quite obsolete.
where
I'd
is
be I don't know. I don't know if I would actually be down for that though. Like I'm more Washington in the streets, fucking Franklin in the sheets.
What?
So you prefer old women?
Fat French women, thank you.
Old
Uh,
fat French women. Yes.
Old fat French women.
Draw me like one of your old. Draw me like one of your old fat French women.
True facts. Franklin helped save the country by convincing France to join us by banging all their women.
Hey, you know
So,
what?
what pops
Speaking
up in
of-
my
oh,
mind, though,
fucking hell.
With what Wise Guys was saying
Woman
was the
stalking.
freaking IT crowd where dude's getting interviewed and he's like, I do caricatures, would you like to see? And he flips it around and it's just a stick figure with giant tits.
Is that fucking
Caricature.
dude?
Yeah.
That
So I
wasn't
can see like Benjamin.
caricatures. Wasn't that he was just being interviewed, and instead of him taking notes, he was literally like just drawing a picture of her with giant tits? Wasn't that what that was?
Well, she was interviewing
The
him,
boss.
and
God
he said
damn,
that
that was a great show.
he said he did caricatures and he fancied her, and so he drew her. And he just drew a stick figure with giant tits. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was thinking that would be Benjamin Franklin too.
Dude,
Draw
I
me like
fucking
one of your
That reminds
French
me of
girls,
that.
and he's
That reminds me
James.
of that episode of South Park where Randy's trying to get internet porn and everything like that, and it's just a dude behind a box like drawing stick figures.
Jakes, you've seen IT Crowd, right?
Dang it.
What was it?
Who the fuck?
Don't share.
Who's
Who?
this clown? Okay.
Seen what show? I didn't quite catch that.
IT Crowd.
IT Crowd. I think I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I haven't
Oh
sat down
my
and like actually
God.
watch it.
God
Oh,
damn
The
it,
fucking
Jags.
guy, he's like fell in love with this fucking lady, not an old lady. She's pretty hot. He falls in love with this fucking lady, and in the first place, when they're like really hitting it off, she's like, "Yeah, I got to tell you, I was born a man," and he's like, "Yeah, man, no problem." But he fucking wasn't paying attention because he's this like hardcore fucking like misogynist rich guy.
Uh-huh.
And he thinks that she says she's born in Iran. And later on, it comes up, and she's like, "Yeah, I said I was born a man." And he's like, "Oh my god, I thought you were born in Iran." And they have this big old fucking fight, and he breaks up with her, and he goes, "Hey, you know, it's not you, it's me. No, wait, it is you." And they fucking fight, and she fucking knocks him down. He gets up, and he's like, "You bastard!" And he fist fights her, dude. It's funny as shit.
That show is really well crafted.
It's one of the shows that it's just funny. It's not like super politically incorrect or whatever.
Hello, Andrew.
What do you mean new episode
Hey!
fucking finally? Did I not post? I didn't post
You
the other
don't
episode.
post
I never even finished editing the other episode. But Andrew, you're welcome to jump on if you want to jump on and say hi. But hey, what's up, man?
So, wise guys, are we ready?
Yeah. Post your shit.
It's better not be porn.
No, it's the fucking Slurpee straw. I told you. Didn't I tell you? Because I was a fucking degenerate kid hanging out at 7-Eleven with the fucking brain freeze straws. Hey, what year was that? What year was that?
Oh no.
Probably the same year Pizza Hut had mini arcades.
Pizza Hut.
Oh, there's not an info button.
Which, by the way, I went to a mall in Nashville real quick the other day, and they had a classic arcade in there, and I wanted to go in so bad, but we didn't have time.
Oh,
Hey, is Pizza Hut even a fucking place anymore? Do they even
I
still
think
have
it
like
is.
actual brick and mortar Pizza Huts?
yeah.
They do. Most of them are going to like the small little delivery things, kind of like Domino's now, but they're still there.
Dude, I miss hanging out in like pizza places and playing in the arcade. I miss fucking arcades, man.
Right?
God.
Though I will say, luckily, it's really easy to build your own arcade cabinet.
Yeah, but not just I miss playing in the things. I miss like
The ambiance,
hanging out.
the setting, yeah.
Well, kids used to like. That's what we did. We're like, fuck, man, we're not gonna stay home. That's where our parents are. Our parents are fucking
Theory
trash.
that because
So-
movie theaters are going to have to adapt, and everyone's so sick of staying at home. Like when all this lockdown shit is eventually over and all that stuff, Razorfist and Sticks and Hammer, they've been saying movie theaters and stuff are going to be more like entertainment centers and stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of them recently actually expand their arcade areas and all that stuff, as well as having like more, like food places in them. Like there's
Do you fucking see this?
Before the
this.
pandemic in Texas, they were installing a lot of them. There was one in West Texas called Synergy, and it had like I think it was laser tag and an arcade and all this kind of shit.
hell yeah. There's
but
one in
yeah,
Pell City that had a
wait.
bowling alley.
A
All right,
lot of
guys,
people.
look
What?
at what's on the screen.
Yes.
That's in response to me saying, "Is Pizza Hut still a thing?" Not the pizza, man. Not the pizza, you fat twat. The actual place. No, stop trying to censor me. Wait,
Censored yourself.
You can't censor us. We claim to be part of the liberal media. We can say whatever we want with impunity now.
no, like the actual brick and mortar places where you can actually go and like hang out.
It still exists.
Hey, does anyone actually do like you remember like the buffets and whatnot that they used to have in the pizza
Yes.
places back in the day?
Uh-huh.
Does anybody still do that?
Yeah.
Pizza Hut was doing it for a while. I don't know if they still do.
They still do it in my town.
And Cece's Pizza does it, but instead of you taking the pizza slice tool or whatever and scooping it on your plate, they do it for you now. So they put it on. They take the plate themselves, and then you tell them what pizza slices you want, and then they put it on your plate for you.
So
They
it's
also
like a
have
lunch cafe.
CC's Pizza, used to be garbage. It's gotten better now, but that arcade that they always had in the back was the bomb diggity.
Right. Who remembers back in the day when they used to have like the fucking like 5-foot diameter pizza? Who was it that
Yes.
had that? Because also like didn't fucking Subway turn around and do the Subway had like the 12-foot fucking sandwich. You remember that shit? You could order like a 12-foot fucking sub from them.
Oh, that's the
Remember that?
that's like a family size. No, wait, no, that's 12 feet.
The sub? You remember that shit? They had this ridiculously long sub, and there was a pizza place that had this ridiculously large pizza. I'm not insane. I remember specifically seeing people
I don't know, man.
drive around holding a giant pizza box on top of their fucking
No,
car.
no, no. You said
I don't know
sub.
about that, but one of the best
The
pizzas
sub
I
and the
had was
pizza box, man. Fuck.
Well,
I-
there's the I want to say gargantuan, but I think it's a different name. And it's not Godzilla, but there have been several pizza places that make gigantic ones,
Mhm.
and they even have pizza boxes to hold them because people would order them out as opposed to getting several smaller or large pizzas.
Right.
Um,
They should bring that back. All the other old trends have come back. Should bring that shit back.
I remember Subway and Toga's would have family size sandwiches, but they were only like 3, 6. I don't know. 5 or 6 feet at most. But I think for catering, they made larger sandwiches.
One of the best
Silence.
pizzas. One of the best pizzas I've ever had was actually in Panama City Beach at a place called Four Brothers Pizza, and they had like a giant 4.5-foot diameter pizza and stuff like that. They were from like New York or New Jersey, something like that, but it wasn't New York style pizza. It was just like regular pizza. But damn, that stuff is good. So if you're around that area, Four Brothers Pizza, good shit.
Nice.
And it's not even like a big building or anything like that. It's kind of like what do you call them? Like a stand almost. It's like a half building, half stand. Like all the inside was reserved for like just like you see at the beach, just open air almost. Good stuff.
What do you got, Snoots?
Snack.
You got foods?
Mhm.
She went and got food. We were talking about food. She went and got food. How the fuck am I still in the burn zone?
You're a fucking rhinoceros.
This thing might be broken.
Maybe that's why she stopped using it and she forgot.
Oh shit. I'm like, damn, why am I not fucking jacked?
So I got Game Pass on the Xbox, and I've been playing a couple games. I tried playing Ark Survival Evolved, but don't try playing that on console. It's too much of a bitch. Get it on PC. But I also got Sea of Thieves, and it's a pirate game, and it's fun as hell.
Oh, cool.
There it is. Okay, he's pulling it up.
Ooh, is that buttered garlic bread? That looks good.
What's that thing? What's that? Right in the, that right there.
This?
Wait, no, you're right. Yeah.
It doesn't specify. It's just some freakishly long sandwich.
268 DuPont Street.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
It's ton of sandwiches combined into one.
God, I love sandwiches.
That's the sandwich that Homer Simpson was trying to eat, and it rotted before he could finish it.
Dude, I remember that shit. Look at that guy.
Langhoff Family Subway Franchises Catering. Langhoff.
Do they still do shit like that?
I don't know. I bet if you ordered catering, they probably could. But if you're going to do a true super long sandwich, you got to have the oven to accommodate something that long instead of faking it with a bunch of smaller loaves.
Jay Money. Get in here, dude. Is he in our back room?
He
No.
fucking knows.
What the bloody hell?
What is that?
It looks like 2 fish, a couple whole eggs in the shell,
Oh,
and
what
four,
the fuck?
4 chocolate chip
Whole eggs?
cookies on guacamole.
What sort of Chinese street vendor shit is that?
Well, will they do a whole egg though? Really? I don't think they would do a whole egg.
That's pretty nasty.
Maybe
I think it's a cringe
Vietnamese.
Even to me, that's nasty. That's not so long.
Dude, I'm getting so hungry now. Look at this shit. No, I don't want to eat that shit.
I'm so glad I weaned myself off
Triscuits.
bread, so I'm not getting hungry.
Dude, what is that?
It looks like
Her roast beef.
that. Oh, crap.
Gross, dude.
Looks like something you can't
Dude,
bite
she
into.
made a vagina joke. Did you guys hear that shit? Did you guys just gloss over the vagina joke?
I didn't catch it.
What'd she say?
Good lord.
Repeat,
She
please.
was like, her roast beef.
That's what it is.
And I'm like, gross.
I think.
But she looked at me like I meant pussy.
I think it's.
And I was like, fucking gross.
I think it's a hot pastrami sandwich,
If you got enough hanging out to fill a sandwich,
like a Reuben. Except it looks like it's got.
that's the worst.
Like, you can't even eat that. Why the fuck would you make it that tall?
You
Well,
can eat it.
Well, you could, but
Maybe you have to do like what they did in
I could.
Scooby Doo and get like string and they have to tie it down real tight.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna basically have to like get the fork and knife and break it down in pieces.
Eventually, that
Exactly.
sandwich
What's
is going
the
to turn into a lasagna.
Yeah. Subway's foot-long sandwich is an inch short,
Jags.
according to Facebook.
it's
I ain't
just
no
shy.
introvert.
You have to fluff it.
That was the joke.
Yeah, I was adding to it.
Just stick a little blue pill in there. It should get bigger.
Oh, jeez.
That meatball sub right there looks pretty fucking good, though.
Yeah, but if your sandwich remains extremely long for more than 4 hours, you should consult the doctor.
Dr. Microwave.
Fucking
Welcome,
God.
Mordite.
Jesus
welcome to
Christ.
Mordite's Comics.
For real. Where we have no idea what we're doing. There's no reason for us to stream.
Which is
We
all the
came
more reason why we
completely
took.
unprepared.
Do you guys just basically need a break from working on the books?
No, we just decided, like, you know what? We have bullshit that we talk about. We might as well film it.
We're too lazy to
That's
make
all
like
it was.
short little videos like everyone else does to get followers. So, we're just going to do this.
Yep.
And every
Yeah, we're
time
not
we get
like-
halfway into making one is like the news is old and dead, and we're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Well, in case anyone listening hasn't actually caught on, we're not concerned with gaining followers. We're really just we just decided to start filming the fucking bullshit conversations we have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more like whenever, like, we do get together and we chat with Jags and whatnot, and the bullshit that we actually do say, we're like, damn, we should have been filming that. That was fucking great. But yeah, we never do. So now we're doing it. We're gonna do it like once a week. Come on, bullshit. Talk about pretty much whatever the fuck. Apparently, fucking sandwiches. is What we're talking about. I was promised a mukbang, and I was halfway there in the first place whenever we brought you on. So I was assuming I was gonna get to finish that, but
It's over.
you started Googling shit.
Well, I already finished off the rest of the quesadilla.
Yeah, but not into the fucking mic. He didn't.
Not loud enough.
See?
Because quesadillas are stealthy, They come in under the radar, so you barely hear it on the mic.
That's why you need an air fryer so it gets nice and crispy. And that way, whenever I blow, it's like right when you're sucking your fingers. That's the
dear.
best.
Oh dear.
All joking aside, air fryers are fucking great.
They are. I have one.
It's true.
But I made this quesadilla on the
Iced
stovetop.
latte. What are you? Are you a Portland white girl now, J Money?
Ooh, shots fired.
Ooh, those fighting words, Jay. Those fighting words, man.
I hope you're spiking it with whiskey.
No.
I don't know. That'd be ruining some good whiskey.
Oh, he's hungry for a sub now. I don't blame him. So am
I'm
I.
hungry now too.
I know someone better eat something into the mic.
Not
Yeah.
smacking your lips.
No, shh. Hear him out. Keep going.
All right.
Oh, fucking God. I pull up the fucking thing. I need to actually see.
I don't want to
food
get
while I was
sued by
listening to that shit.
Sula Boy though.
Who?
Who?
Sula Boy.
Jesus. Sandwiches you should never eat.
Well, just Subway in general, but you know. What happened to Quiznos? Is Quiznos still a thing?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to love Quiznos, man.
I miss Schlotzky's.
We have a Schlotzsky.
What?
Apparently, there's no Schlotzky's in Northern California, so every time I bring it up, Mike thinks I'm fucking insane. I
I've never
miss
heard that word in
Schlotzky's.
my life.
Isn't that on the? Oh shoot! Isn't that like in the Midwest mostly, and in the East
Here in
Coast,
the South.
like Tennessee?
Probably.
Yeah, it's here in the South. There's also a sandwich place in Huntsville called Everything But the Kitchen Sink.
Lovely. But
Yeah.
yeah, I miss Schlotzky's. I miss Whataburger. We don't have a Chick-fil-A in our area quite yet.
Oh my
Like,
My
god!
area is getting its first Whataburger, and I'm happy.
oh my god. Okay, if your area allows it, because there's certain regional burgers. If you guys end up getting green chili double, let me know, because I will pay you to freeze that shit and ship it to me.
Will do. I wish we had an
Fucking
In-N-Out.
miss that. It's not what it's cracked up to be. I mean, the animal style is great, but the regular ass burgers, it's a $2 burger.
Okay.
In-N-Out is a good burger joint, but it's overhyped.
Yeah, like it's not. Oh my god, it's amazing. You pay $2 for a burger and you get a $2 burger.
It just gets extra hype, I think, because they've got one of those hidden menus. So if you do some browsing on the web, you can see some customizations you could do.
Yeah. Like the hidden menu, animal style is really great. Also the Neapolitan, which is all the milkshake flavors together. That's pretty bomb.
I think animal style is basically mustard, relish, and fried on the grill, and then added to your burger.
And something about like Thousand Island, possibly.
Oh,
Come on.
possibly, yeah.
Can you order a double triple Bossy Deluxe on a raft 4x4 animal style extra shingles and a shimmy and a squeeze light axle grease, make it cry, burn it, and let it swim?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. Moving on.
Another one that I think is overhyped is Shake Shack.
I haven't seen that yet.
The burgers are tasty, but the I know they have a location. It's probably more widespread than I know of, but they have one in New York that I went to. They also have one in Vegas. The burgers are pretty good, but their shakes are too freaking small.
Mm.
Mm.
Do you guys have
We
a
have-
Brahms where you're at?
What?
Brahms ice cream. They have food and stuff too, but you go there for the ice cream.
Doesn't ring a bell.
We have Steak and Shake, and we have Cheeseburger.
I like Steak and Shake. What I like about Steak and Shake is they're usually open late hours as well.
Steak
I
and
can
Shake has
honestly say
good
I've never
lettuce
had
for their burgers. Like I usually like me a good piece of leafy green lettuce on a burger, like from a sit-down restaurant. But like fast food, it's usually like that shredded garbage, and it tastes terrible. So I usually just order them plain. Nothing. This
We're excellent hosts. Excellent host. You guys are welcome. So welcome. We're so
This poor guy.
professional.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, Mike cooks a lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Snoots, why don't you work a camera and Mike starts cooking like he's doing a show, like Emerald Live or something like that, and we start putting that on YouTube.
Because I cook naked.
Okay, we'll put it on Pornhub.
Eh?
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Right?
Just an apron on.
OnlyFans.
You could probably monetize it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
OnlyFans and Mike cooking naked.
Yeah.
And a little like POV where like he's like, "Oh, this tastes really good. Here you go," and like holds it up to the camera. Taste that.
Get shots of my balls hanging out from the back like a goat wandered into the fucking kitchen.
Whoa.
Yeah. Where's your mukbang now?
$200 for Snoots wearing a calzone bikini.
That came out of left field.
How would that work?
A calzone bikini? I have no fucking clue.
I don't know. It's just
Oh,
You have to
I
lay on
guess
your back. Like, I need to see it
calzone because in a calzone the pepperoni's covered up. Yeah. No. Nipple joke.
No, I got the nipple joke.
No, really?
Like I just
That's where everyone draws the line.
No, I
Seriously.
I personally don't know how to deal with like people being like, "Hey, you, I'd like to see you naked." Like you joke about that all the time. I don't with myself. So like I don't
Wait,
know how to deal with it.
Do I?
Yeah, you always are talking about like sticking your dick or your ass or your taint on something. So you're used to talking about yourself being naked.
I thought
But
you
whenever
meant with
anybody
you,
brings it,
I'm like,
my-
seriously? Do I? Jesus Christ.
No, you never bring up me being naked like ever.
no. You just pull up. You just bring up. You know, it's like, hey, Jag, when are you going to pump some babies into Snoots or something like that?
Whoa.
You did that in like one of our earliest videos.
Whoa.
Pump some. That's not even words that I use.
It was
Pump
something
some
like that.
babies.
That's what Jake's heard though.
It was something
It's not
along
what
the
you said,
lines.
but that's what Jake's heard. He's like, all right, got this. God damn it, Jags. Poor wise guys. He's sitting there
I
just
know,
being
it's like-
polite.
I have a feeling I never even said that. Like, hey, Jags,
You said something
how are you
very
doing
similar.
today? I saw that you went on vacation. And then Jags like, so what you're saying is you want me to fuck Snoots. Good God.
Go back and watch one of our early videos. You said something
No,
along
no,
those
no,
lines.
Jags, that's your homework.
Find I
the
know
quote.
exactly. That's you.
No, I'm the one
The
who
burden
actually
of
can't
proof.
remember it. That's
The
on
burden
you.
of proof is on you.
Well, there's
Meanwhile,
also
you got your boy over
Jags.
here just like, I have a quesadilla. am I even supposed to be here? Like I love watching the look on a guest's face when they realize they should not have logged on. And they have a family that wants them, they want their company and their attention, and they're like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do?
Good golly.
Should have eaten into the mic. All right, so Jags. No,
Yes.
not even Jags, because Jags wants fuck suit. So we've already heard from you.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
So we had a conversation going on about hot Disney characters.
Ooh, that's right.
Who do you got?
Not Jags, wise guys.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you.
Hot Disney characters. Aurora.
Yeah?
Bad choice. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, from Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah,
Shit.
Most people pick Maleficent, but you know, whatever.
the long hair.
Who the fuck picks Maleficent
Hipsters.
Everyone.
in
Hipsters.
dragon form?
Yes.
Mm,
Oh,
right.
fucking overly sexual.
Ah, come on.
I like them thick and hot. Dragon form all the way. Yep.
Dragon booty.
Hmm.
Thick and on fire.
She could force this vine to grow. Grow this fine. Blow
With
some
all the
leaves,
powers of
smoke
hell,
it.
I am thick.
God damn it.
Anyway,
all right.
so Aurora.
Who
we
else?
Ariel.
got? What are we doing, man?
I don't know. I think
What is happening?
Snitz is compiling a database.
She is. She's taking notes as we speak.
Yeah.
What about dragons? What are we talking about?
Dragging these nuts.
What?
We're talking
Dragging
about
these nuts across the screen.
No, I'm joking, dude.
Which is the better dragon? The one from Maleficent or Sleeping Beauty, or the dragon from Shrek?
Are you talking about like acting as a dragon, like in terms of like design, or
No,
Or
we're talking about
like
sexiness.
no one wants to stick to?
which one's hotter?
Oh, which dragon is hotter? Okay, so
Well, Maleficent.
we've officially gone full dork.
Yeah.
We've
Well,
gone
we've
full
officially
dork
gone
now.
full scaly.
Which dragon's hotter?
All right. Let's hold on for a brief moment
Uh-oh,
while
what
we
happened?
welcome our friend Fade to the stream. Hello, Fade. We are talking about hot Disney women and hot
All
dragons.
right, everyone.
What
Speaking-
happened to the subject of subs?
Well,
Fade.
Oh, do you are you
No.
confessing your position as a sub?
there's still,
Yeah,
there's
I
still
am a sub after all.
Well, Mike is a topping, so you know.
Yeah.
Fade. Take your
Yes.
shirt off, get in your fucking box, and tell us which dragon is hotter, Maleficent dragon or the Shrek dragon, which I'm pretty sure the official name for that dragon is dragon,
I believe so.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
So dragon or dragon form Maleficent.
Mm.
No, get in your box and then answer.
You know,
How
I'm
can you
just
tell if
curious.
I'm in
It's
my
not from the
box
echo
or not
fade.
right
I'm
now?
From
very
the
curious.
echo, you're not
You know, in
box.
Shrek 2, when they drank that potion and they turned into like their ideal physical form,
Oh yeah.
We did
Yeah,
not
what did
see-
dragon look like?
did
Yeah.
Dragon
I
always
wake
wondered
up and
that.
like turn into a pregnant mare?
Well, no, because she's
What
not
the fuck.
like the donkey turned into a horse, so the dragon would turn
She turns
into
into a
something
stallion.
else.
What would she not be like a mare?
Yeah, a horse. You
She
fuck.
she wouldn't turn into a horse.
Why would she not turn
Because
into a
she's
horse?
She's not
Because she's in love with a donkey, not a horse.
But Donkey became a horse though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he became like
donkey
an
became a
idealized
horse.
form.
But she's cold blooded. She would turn into something else.
like a lizard.
Why-
But no, it's magic.
What?
Why are you trying
Hmm.
to put like science into it?
Jews are cold blooded. What would you turn into?
What the
A
fuck?
dragon.
Wow.
Where's Jay Money when I need him?
Oh, wait, hold on,
Anyway,
hold on,
I
hold on.
believe
Who
it's
the
called
shit
James
told you?
cold blooded.
Who the shit told you that a dragon was cold blooded?
They're lizards, man.
Yeah, they're
No,
lizard.
they are not lizards. They're probably closer related to dinosaurs. If anything, and dinosaurs were warm blooded. They
How
had
would you
thermostasis.
know that?
Do you
How?
know that?
Because what are their descendants? Birds, reptiles.
Aren't they reptilian?
No, chickens are their descendants.
They are reptilian, but they're an early form of
So
reptiles.
chickens aren't birds?
Well, no, not necessarily. I mean,
See, this is some fucking bullshit. You should just
Di-
answer
dinosaurs,
the
as
fucking
we
dragon
know
question
them-
in the first place.
Dinosaurs, as we know them, are more closely related to birds than they are of like the reptiles, like crocodiles, snakes, and lizards and stuff like that, because those actually evolved earlier.
Well, again, were you there? How do you know? If not, shut the fuck up.
And which
Because
one's
we're
hotter?
talking. Okay, we're talking about dinosaurs.
God.
I know my shit about dinosaurs. Damn it. Also, if you're talking about which one is hotter, I'm gonna go with Maleficent.
yeah, I gotta go with him on that one because I mean, dragon's cool and everything, but
But
we don't
wait,
know if
hold
she has
on.
like a humanoid form.
Maleficent is not going to turn back into her human self. She's literally
Mm.
just Maleficent the
Mm.
dragon.
Yeah.
So none of this like you can sweet talk her, fucking fade with your silver tongue. You're not gonna
Yeah.
sweet talk
Well-
her into turning back into the human self.
Well,
That's
Daddy.
dragon.
Well, you know what? It's hotter when you have to work for it.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, Mike, what the hell?
Also, I can't look at dragon and everything like that and not see that transsexual, lipstick wearing thing from the Mario series.
Oh God!
You know what I'm talking about?
I
The
think
thing
I
that shoots
do.
the egg out of the mouth.
Oh,
Mm.
Birdo.
Yeah, Birdo.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Birdo's a dude, right?
Yeah, Birdo's a tranny.
He's supposed to be an egg-laying guy. Yeah.
Oh man, really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Unlike Ivy, where it just became a joke, from Street Fighter or whatever it was.
Who?
Never mind.
Jesus. God
I-
damn it, Fade.
Let's don't go down that rabbit hole. But yeah,
Some
but snoots, screen share.
No, he's fucking. The man's trying
It's
to
your-
talk. Let
I
the
know,
man
Wise
what-
talk.
guys, what's up?
No, I'm just saying that some of the search results from doing a internet search say that dragons are cold-blooded.
Haha!
Oh
buy
shit,
it.
son!
Don't come at me about dragons.
I don't
You
even
keep your
remember
dinosaurs.
why.
I
but
don't buy
Don't
it
come at me about
because
dragons.
I don't buy it because there's no way a cold-blooded being is going to fly as high as it does and everything like that and survive, or go into the frozen Norse areas of the world and everything like
hey.
that.
Not to
How do
mention
you know
kind of
how high
spit
the
fire
Norse-
too. I
who the
mean,
fuck are
wouldn't
you
you
talking
have
about?
to be
Dragons
warm
were-
blooded for that?
Well, you had sea serpents. and
Dragons
shit
were
up north.
global. What are you talking about?
Exactly. And where's the one place that reptiles don't hang out? Near the tundras in northern Scandinavia and shit like that.
They had fucking
Dude.
dragons.
Reptiles are global, man. They don't
Exactly.
hang out in
They
only
had
tropical-
reptile. They had dragons. They do not have reptiles.
Except
Like the
for
cold-blooded
Ireland.
ones.
Ireland's
what I'm
got no
saying
snakes
is-
now. Thanks, St. Patrick.
Also, since I didn't say it earlier, hello everyone.
Hi,
We
Fade.
got sucked up on the subs and dragons thing. Mhm.
we had nothing else going on, Fade.
I know.
This poor guy came in with half a quesadilla and sparked it off.
Quesadillas.
I have a picture pulled up on screen share that's related to this, but y'all ain't doing y'all's job.
No.
No,
We
no.
saw it. We
Yeah.
know it's there. We
Show?
know damn well
We're
it's
just
there.
politely
Audience.
ignoring it.
We're like, no. She went to go click on it. I pulled her back. Like, shh, no.
Well, show the audience. 'cause
let
it's
him
fucking
let him
funny.
fucking suffer.
But the thing
We'll-
is,
we'll
we're
talk
the
about Fade.
host. We're the host, so it's our job
Yeah.
to censor content.
Well, now that I'm on,
You're gatekeeping.
That's right, comrade. we're gatekeeping.
We're
Okay,
gatekeeping the
Zucker.
white
You know
man.
what? Let's
Okay,
we're gonna pull
Zuckerberg.
up,
Could this mean that news that dragons may be warm-blooded is fake news?
Oh,
wait.
snap.
What's happening? What's happening? Pull up the right
You-
thing.
you-
Wise
There you go.
guys just called Yao.
Who?
Wise guys. You call it.
Yes. Who called who out?
We didn't
You
hear what's
guys
happening.
weren't fake news.
I'm fake news.
No, for dragon fake news.
I am
well, I was
not
the one
dragon
saying they were
fake news.
warm-blooded, and that's what's up for debate.
Yeah.
Totally cold-blooded, man.
Well, I don't know. How do they breathe fire then? I mean, it's hard
that
to
can
believe.
either be
Chemical
magic or
reactions.
chemical reaction. Yeah.
Chemical
Yeah.
reaction.
Look at the fucking. Hey,
What?
what about insects? Are insects warm-blooded, cold-blooded, or they're
that's a
no-blooded,
good
right? They
question.
don't actually have blood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what about the bombardier beetle? They mix a couple chemicals. They can blow fire out their ass, right?
Only
Yeah.
Mike would know that.
It's what? How
What,
do you
blowing
not know
fire out
that?
of
The
your
bombardier
ass?
beetle? Are you fucking serious?
What? I'm
They
talking about
blow-
you
they-
blowing fire out of your ass. I mean,
That's why they're called a bombardier beetle. Have you never seen fucking?
no, I was
what's
just
the
talking
name of
about fire, blowing fire out of your
that?
ass.
James, what's the thing in space with the giant beetle? What movie was that? Fuck, I can't think of it.
Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers, right? Based on the fucking bombardier beetle, where the dude's blowing fire. And
No,
it's like,
it sprays the acid from its rear. Supposedly.
So, in other words, diarrhea.
Not fire.
but it fucking god. All right, so it mixes chemicals, though, right? Does it not mix chemicals
Right.
in its ass?
Yeah.
There you go. And that's an insect, which is neither, it's not cold blooded, but it's not fucking warm blooded.
Yeah.
It's bug blooded.
Invertebrates.
I'm just still
there's
stuck on the
also
thing with the
the,
fire in the ass.
Not
Well,
necessarily.
They're not. It isn't like a fucking dragon is flying around with fire inside of it. What I'm saying is that obviously a dragon would mix a chemical in its mouth and produce the fire,
Yes.
unless it was Godzilla, the American version, which it breathes.
Oh,
so
you
hot that it
bastard.
produces fire somehow. I don't
And
know.
isn't that like
what that one
essentially
was.
fission? It's not necessarily fire; it's fission.
are you talking about?
Godzilla.
Well, that depends. Like certain
Oh,
chemicals can react and actually create fire, like proper. So
Well,
it really depends on what minerals are mixed in.
oh fuck.
Like
Like, I do-
Godzilla is nuclear.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, right.
yeah, that-
right.
that's
I was
true.
talking about the
Yeah.
American version, where the one time that he quote breathes fire, when it turns out to be a female, she breathes fire in the American version. But it was like, didn't she like roar super loud, and you could see the heat coming from her fucking mouth, and then it like bursts into flames, and it's like, oh look, that's funny.
Yeah,
because it's like
actually,
he's breathing
Mike's
fire,
right on
you know?
that.
Hmm.
It's like so
So-
hot that it bursts into flames.
Yeah, because I don't
Shit.
remember it like glowing or anything. It was just like a loud roar.
Yeah.
Now that said, like a very low yield nuclear fission can ignite air, so it could produce like a fireball too. But
So
Japanese Godzilla is straight up just nuclear
cold-blooded.
radiation.
Yes.
can be fire breather.
Did anybody
However-
else have a super sexy time watching that movie in theaters?
Whoa.
Which one?
Which
movie?
one?
Godzilla.
Well,
Which
I thought
one?
I thought the one who played Audrey was kind of hot.
2014.
American
1990.
one, man.
Being original.
1998.
I know,
Matthew
right? Poor
Broderick.
We do this for your reaction.
This poor
sir.
guy. He's like, just
I thought the chick reporter was kind of hot. You know,
this is
Yeah.
this is why we all have avatars, man. This poor guy's like, what the fuck is happening?
there was a
Well,
study in
then I don't
2014 that
have
did
everything
suggest
set
that
up for me,
dinosaurs
so-
may have
Hey, point of order. All right, Fade.
Yes, ma'am.
fucking SJW.
Excuse me, point of personal privilege.
Oh, what?
No clapping, guys. It triggers me. Don't use gendered language like guys.
Oh man.
It triggers.
Great Wise is one of them.
No, actually, according to cancel culture, I'm a white supremacist now.
Oh.
Yeah, Asians are white now. Welcome to the
Oh,
club.
yeah.
High five, man.
Hey,
All right.
good.
Welcome to the club. It's full of trailer parks and good credit.
Welcome to
beer.
the,
Don't forget
the
beer.
weirdly dark skinned club we got going on here.
Fucking right.
Right?
Sweet. Oh, regarding the comment about the fire out its ass, the bombardier beetle, it says from twin exhaust tubes at its tail, this beetle fires into the face of his enemies, boiling hot, nauseous gases with a loud pop.
Oh. So it doesn't come out of its ass, it comes out of its legs.
Uh,
No, it says it's rear.
from
Well, I
the,
know, I meant the fire thing.
at its tail, boiling hot, nauseous gases.
Fade.
So nasty,
Yeah.
nasty insects.
You think Ethan could make that into like a villain for one of his books or something?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That would actually be a cool idea.
Mhm.
Who are you talking about, Ethan? You're in the presence of comic creators, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Well,
You
it
know,
does
what a
have like
fucking-
the
what a
amphibian
bitch
fighting.
move, Fade.
Do
Hey,
you
do you
think-
think someone that's just
More
better than
famous?
all the rest of us? You think the,
Wait,
the
dude,
great
But I think you could do the fire out of the ass
powerful-
idea. I didn't realize you guys were into
Dude,
insects. I
draw a
was
beetle.
thinking of a comic book with animals, not
I'm gonna
and
draw a beetle,
insects,
man. Give me something to draw
humans.
No,
With. Give me something to draw with. I'm gonna
No.
do it. I'm gonna
no.
bleed a beetle with a
No, it's-
flaming ass.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
It's
giant
happening.
penis, is what it's gonna be.
It will absolutely will give me a fucking thing. You
I'm
never
not
know
letting you
until
draw
I'm done.
penis on my art supply.
Well, it's gonna, it's
Fade,
gonna
Fade. I once read a comic strip with Beetle Bailey where he ate too many beans and farted. Does that work for you?
God damn it.
A little bit.
We'll just have one where he does it again, except he lights the fart.
Hmm.
Can I
Who
have
Mike
authority to
or
use
me?
Jags now? If he keeps talking over people?
You've always had authority to meet chicks.
Yay.
Bitch.
But
Fucking Fade.
what did I do?
Do you think Ethan can draw? Can Ethan draw a beetle for us? Because we
No, I
can't
was
do
thinking because he's
anything.
got like insects in his book. You
We
guys
can't
don't.
do anything. Insects only exist in Ethan's book.
Oh my god,
Do
really?
we have an insect villain in your book?
He's
Yeah.
the best ever. I fucking do now.
Oh my god!
Actually-
Just because I
You
freaking
shit.
flip.
I know. Actually, you know what? For real though. So I need to close off one of the
Tears.
yes, thank you very much.
Oh.
One of the tiers in our thing because people got a bunch of the fight a hero tier, right?
Mhm.
So that's what's actually taking us so long to fucking make sure we write everything in properly. Is because
Oh.
I want to make sure that like everyone gets a proper thing, you know.
Mhm.
Dude knows he wanted to be what's this? Yeah, do it. There you go. Well,
Do
it's
it.
not displaying the fucking
Do it.
names.
I don't know how yet.
Display the names, snoots.
Let
As you're
the
saying.
lizard chemicals flow.
Anywho, so I specifically wrote a lot of the shit. What are you doing?
Just shush and keep talking.
Oh my god. You're making me so nervous now, man. Like you're gonna shut us down, man. I wanted everyone who actually paid to be in the book to be written in properly and actually had like at least a line or something of that nature to for the speaking roles and the fight a hero tier. I want everyone to actually be a notable person. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I got everything written to where they're interacted with. It's actually like weirdly enough. What the fuck are you doing? Fuck.
Trying to figure out StreamYard. Just keep talking and let me figure shit out.
So like I got a hold of the dude and I was like, hey man, what do you want to do? And he was talking about the fault lines and shit. So we ended up doing what name did we end up going with for you?
Oh shit. I don't remember.
It wasn't Tremor because you
Because it's
didn't want to be associated with the big old worm.
I figured it was Wise Guys. You know, Wise making multiple people and then being Wise Guys.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, in all honesty, that would have actually been really cool if we had him being like a smart ass, like multiple man kind of a thing.
Wise
And
Guys.
literally being Wise Guys, and it's like, hey, why the fuck? Why do you call yourself Wise Guys? And has you straight up being like a multiple man kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's so many gags you can do with that. There's so
Yep.
many things you can do.
You're
Is he
welcome.
dressed up like an old gangster?
Yeah,
But
exactly.
he's like, oh my god, and like big old shoulder pads and shit.
I
But
never.
he's like, no, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be a big old dude who
I had never.
causes fucking
That would be
earthquakes and
funny,
shit.
That would be so funny though.
Anyway, so I'm like, all right, cool. So I actually like went out of my way to get a hold of every person and say, what do you want to be? What's your deal? What's your power? And try to actually write them in to where at least they get a couple panels of legit notability,
Mhm.
And once I'm finally done and I post a fucking update to the to the fucking campaign, I get another dude from Belgium, which is awesome that he did that in case he's listening. And he's like, all right, so I'm going to fight a hero. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I just need a headshot and I need a power, right? And he's like, I don't really care about a power, but here's what I do in real life. What can you do with that? And he's an architect, which is
Sweet.
awesome.
Nice.
It's awesome, but I'm like, fuck, man, I have everything written already. How the fuck do I squeeze in someone with architect powers into this fucking book? So
So are you thinking something along the lines of Fortnite, where you go and build platforms to jump up on? And
Yeah,
Well, I
like
don't know shit
construction
about
or
Fortnite.
something.
Maybe he
Does
can
not-
spawn buildings from the ground, fully formed, like an earthbender almost.
That could be.
Well, we already have your boy here, and he's essentially an earthbender as well.
Okay, well, how about take a note from One Piece where Frankie can build a bridge in like 6 seconds because he's like a really damn good builder. Like his
Well,
superpower is like super building ability.
I'm also not a complete virgin, so I don't watch One Piece. But I
Well, no,
know-
you don't.
God,
watch
there are
One
so
Piece
many
if you are
episodes.
a virgin.
Anyway, point being, so I'm trying to figure out because I actually already had like all the cameos and whatnot. We already had them all listed out, what everyone was, what their headshots are, like exactly like what design we're using for them. And I wrote them into where it's like, yeah, this person's gonna feel like they actually kind of got their money's worth, especially being in a comic and all that. And then I got this guy, and it's like totally out of left field, and I have no idea what the fuck to do with it.
Do you
So
do you already have a character that's kind of like Magneto style of that kind of power set?
we'll see.
Manipulation of metal and stuff.
The thing,
Technically, yes.
God damn it, the thing I'm trying to do is to have essentially every major interaction that our main characters have are with someone who represents a backer. So literally, this is like when we said like by fans for fans, this is literally a love note to the fans. I want it to be like almost a surprise that like, wow, everyone in this fucking book is a backer. Like literally, it's an entire city set up that way.
I
where
had
it's
a
everyone
thought.
represented.
Now, what if the architect could draw on the piece of paper and then just like place it on the ground, and then it like just pops out of the picture?
Like that scene out of SpongeBob,
Yeah,
that SpongeBob episode.
yeah.
Ah.
Or something similar to picture pages where
Yeah, like it just like pops out of the picture. But then again, that wouldn't considered being into architect either, though.
His power is he can turn the panel upside down and the superheroes fall into the next one.
There we go.
Unless
They're like, whoa, that was fucking weird.
it's not just that he can draw and create something,
Oh,
but he
there
can
we
also
go.
erase.
Dude, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Because
there
that
we
would be
go.
dark as shit if like out of
That's-
nowhere
Mhm.
someone's talking like mid-sentence, like they do that whole like in the samurai movie where someone gets cut in half or whatever, and then they just kind of like slide apart.
Mhm.
How about he just starts fucking
you
with them
see
and they
he
do that
just- he
skit
just, like
from...
he drew something of someone and then just fucking erased through it, kind of thing. That'd be pretty dope.
Hmm.
Just out of fucking nowhere, but then it adds like that. There adds a whole other legit actual fight scene.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a whole legit other scene, and that's a challenge that I've come up with where I'm trying to have each person has, you get a couple panels to where it's not like every other thing where you're paying for a cameo thing. It's literally like you get like that one panel, we get one close up of your face, and you're going like, oh, what? Look at this other hero. Like I want everyone to actually be like, look, you're also if you paid to be a villain, I want you to be a villain. I want you to actually be like a threat. And it's like you fight and maybe you come back, like there's that thing. So if you bring in someone who's too ultra powerful, oh, you figured it out. There you go. There you go, Snoots. All right.
Took you long enough.
So if you bring in someone who is too ultra powerful, then you have to devote a certain amount of pages and shit. Like you actually have to have like, this guy's a real fucking threat. Why would he just bug out? Like this isn't like a normal, like, yeah, it's a tribute to comics and whatnot, but I try to keep things being like logical to where it's like, if this dude were to show up, the whole fucking team would bug out. The whole team would be there being like, all right, we got to fucking deal with this guy. It's like I had one backer where I'm like, hey man, we can't have anyone be like, super world ending power because, he's going to end up having to be beaten. If you paid to be like fighting a hero, you're going to fight a hero. You're going to get a couple jabs and whatnot, but your character gets beaten, but you're in the book. Maybe we'll bring you back one. I'm not going to just do you dirty where it's like, now you're that character's fucking bitch, but you have to lose because then the story can't progress if not,
Right.
And he's like, all right, so I want my character to be like Doomsday. And I'm like, bro,
That's a little
what are you
too
doing, man?
existential.
Come on.
That's like a whole story arc into itself.
Yeah.
Scale down a little
So,
bit.
like,
Be
I
more like
can't-
Rhino.
How would that be for the rest of the people who paid the same amount that person paid?
Right.
Hey.
To have it be like one big giant fight scene around that dude, but then the other person who paid the same amount is just getting tossed to the side immediately because we have a bigger threat to deal with,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
there's Avengers level villain.
Yeah, exactly. So,
This might be too much on the hokey side, but remember in Superman, where I think it was in the first one, Christopher Reeve, where he took his Superman S emblem and then threw it at
That was the second one.
second one. Yeah.
That was the second
That
one.
was Superman.
Where
I
he's
get
got the
Scott
big old weird cellophane emblem that
Yeah.
he throws,
Except
and it's like a minor inconvenience for like a
I
second.
don't understand how that happened exactly.
instead of the cellophane, it'll be a page of drawing vellum.
Oh my god.
That architects.
Oh, that would be fucking awesome too, because it's like a callback to like an old comic book movie too, where it's like, oh yeah, you remember that thing in Superman 2? He could like draw something real quick, like draw a picture of a hero being bound or something like that, and then throw the page at him, and he like just kind of shrugs it off, like, what the fuck was that? And he like looks up, the dude's running, he's like running off the fucking screen.
Well, I kind of had
That'd
to have
be
a mix
perfect,
between.
man.
I was kind of having an idea, like a mix between like that artist villain in the Teen Titans Go to Tokyo movie and what Bugs Bunny was doing to piss off Daffy in that one
You're
short.
talking about Brushamon, and that was actually done extremely well. Was that not done really well for a weirdly
love
Yeah,
that.
it was.
Brush them on. Oh.
Brushamon?
I never
Yeah.
saw the movie.
But I actually kind of like the because it fits in with the gag of like, this is a serious comic, but it's serious, but it's also a stream of gags of like, you know, everyone has fucking powers, but someone's got to have some dorky ass powers.
Yeah.
So it would
Yeah.
kind of fit in. I actually kind of like that. Well, I have another guy like, okay, so if this guy is an architect, I could probably fit him in on. There's this other one that takes place at a college, and we have another character who was a was he a pottery teacher or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had a guy who did a fight a hero tier, but he wanted to be like, he's like, hey, there's this character I created. I don't want to be based on me. I want to be based on this character, and I want it to just be this like total soy boy SJW bullshit character. So he's like a pottery teacher. And he creates like an Iron Man suit, but it's made out of porcelain. And he's like all about the porcelain thing, because like, yeah, they have like porcelain shields on the fucking space shuttle and shit so they can withstand heat. And it's like, yeah, but it takes like one hit and it's cracked, it's done. I'm like, he's just not hearing it, right? So I wanted to write him in to be like he was one of the teachers in the college. It's like right outside the fucking the city limits there, you know. So I could actually probably have the architect as well be part of that, and kind of write him in the same kind of thing where like these guys fucking rise up, and you have the architect doing the Superman 2 reference.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that would actually work really well too.
Mhm.
That was actually something I was struggling with that for a minute. Like, how the fuck? I already have everything else written out. How do I fit this guy in and have him not feel like he's like one last minute little thing and he didn't actually like get what everyone else got, you know?
Indeed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm definitely going out of my way to embarrass certain people with it. But I don't really like know this guy, so I don't want to like just totally be like, hey, I'm gonna make you this guy's bitch. Like, you know, Wise, your character is definitely he's he's definitely gonna be in a polyamorous fucking superhero relationship at the end of that fight.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be pretty bad. So
Way to go, Wise.
I will tell you this: aside from my tribute to Fade, it is the only bare ass that we see.
Oh God.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Oh, no.
Oh, why do I have a bad
No, just
feeling?
now. You just saw me tell him. Just
Oh
now.
my god.
Oh God.
Fade is gonna be beautiful. I cannot wait to draw
Please
that
tell me
shit
his
out.
bare ass has a giant beard in a box.
You can't.
Oh,
You can't wait.
And
to
that
see-
would
to
actually be
draw his
funny.
bare ass.
It's gonna be fantastic, Fade. You are in good hands.
Yeah, I'm still kind of worried, but not too worried.
I'm bad feeling about this.
But then again, this is Mike we're talking about too, so
Yeah.
Yep. Expect Mike level humor.
all right, goodbye, social life.
No, it'll be fine.
I don't know. You might actually gain one from this one.
Question is, what kind of social life will it be after that?
Well,
I mean-
Ask
I
yourself in the
mean,
dead
you
of night,
know,
was it
beggars
worth
can't
it?
be choosers, so you know.
Nah, true.
It involves you being a sub. That's all we know so far.
Oh yeah, he wants to be a sub.
Who's that?
Fade. Fade
Huh?
said he's a sub. He's a sub.
A
Are you a
sub.
power sub, Fade?
If we're talking about sub on your channel, I'm already a sub.
A sub like a bottom?
Yeah.
Well, you're a sub on our guest too.
Sure.
It is the Subway.
What kind of sub?
God, I
Jake's
want a
made
meatball
sub
sub
joke
now.
earlier, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm totally a sub.
Oh,
Is meatball
speaking of subs, I want to go on a submarine too.
Oh
You
my
guys.
god. So Fade would end up being the sub.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Wise is the dom.
Oh,
Does this sub want names
Yeah,
with it?
baby.
And J Money's in the corner staring and jacking it.
what did I get myself into?
That's how that fight ends. Oh my god.
Why you
Perfect.
should know when you're friends with us, or we
I'll-
tend to.
I'll give you guys the old like Mike Marshall's exclusive alternate ending of Man of Steel.
Oh
I'll
my
give
god.
you guys that. We're like sub or not sub. I had called him fucking sub. Fade. Fade gets beaten, pushed back in his box, and then he comes. So I was picturing Fade as being almost
Oh
like,
wait,
a
wait! If I
Transformer,
pop out of that box,
but
make
like
sure I
like
have a
GoBot
Subway
when he's a
sandwich.
box,
Mike,
but then he comes back out of his fucking box. What's up?
I said when I pop out of that box, make sure I have a sub sandwich in hand.
Okay.
Okay.
I have zero problem with that. It's fine. All this is gold, man. Write the shit down. So-
It's being recorded.
Yeah.
brilliant.
My God,
So he-
Mike.
it's all
Don't
part of
have
the same
to-
thing. And the
Don't have
dude
to
comes
foot
out,
long.
and since Wise came up with an actual threat of a character, so he gets the actual fight, but then he gets thrown back into Fade in his box. He gets thrown back, and then they get up, and he's looking, and they lock eyes, and they're like, "Arr!" They're like, "Arr!" Like they're
No,
gonna
I
start
got a
fighting each
question
other,
about that,
and they
but
lock
I'll
eyes,
hold
and all of a sudden they just go. And just start making out,
Oh,
and then Duke climbs
no,
into his
no,
box,
no.
and then he goes back into box form, and
That-
that's where they stay. That's the end of that fight.
on. No, I have a
That's
question.
official.
That is
When
That's
I
official, that's a
transform
real
to human form, do I look like a homeless dude?
Well, you got the beard, man.
Well, I know, but I'm just asking, like the hat, and stuff like that.
Well, what does a homeless dude look like to you?
Well,
Fade.
apparently somebody that Jigs would carry a knife for.
Nah.
We'll let Jags' character come up and just stab the box afterward.
How dare you?
After they're making out, Jags is just gonna come up and just stab it. It's gonna be pure panic.
What? And then the
Okay, if you
freaking
look
villain
like a
just yells,
homeless-
"No!"
You know what's fucking ridiculous about this too? Is that
Hmm.
like I really want to do that because I want to actually really honor like this is tributes to the people that we know. So like those people, they paid, they got their cameo and whatnot. Then I get to end it my way, and it's like aha, it's funny. But everyone else gonna read it, be like, what the fuck is happening right now? It's literally gonna be the end of Blazing Saddles, where like set pieces start falling down and just crazy stupid bullshit's happening. Yeah. But the people who actually paid for it, I want them to feel like, haha, that's really funny. You know, so if you want to be in on the fucking joke, you should have backed our comic, man. you're on the outside now. You're on the outside of the joke now, man.
Yeah.
Don't you want to get locked in a box with Fade? Don't you want to have
anyone wants to
world-ending
get me.
world-ending level Fault Line? Actually, Fault Line was the name. Fault Line was the name, wasn't it?
I think it's something like that.
That was the name, right? Fault Line. It's
Yeah,
either that or it's Tremor.
that kind of ending is not becoming of a super villain.
Come on, man.
Why do I have a feeling this is gonna be funnier than shit? But I'm just gonna freaking.
That's no worse than anything you see in your typical Savage Dragon issue. So you know.
Oh, true. You got a point there.
It's either Fault Line or I'm gonna call you Mr. Delicious.
Oh my god!
According to that's
Fade,
a hard no.
fade.
What?
Have it your way at Subway.
Oh my god!
Yeah. According to our DM conversation, it was fault line that we
It
settled.
was, right?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, unless you think of a better name that you want for that character,
Nope, I haven't come up with anything better.
I'm all for it, man. Like, if anyone is listening, if you do end up backing to be a, hero or a villain or anything of that nature, or even just having a just walk-on conversation, I do take it seriously. I do actually want to have real characters in there, and I will write you in as a real character, not just say like, "Hey, look at me," one-off little thing, or you're just one person in the background. It's a real thing. But if we are friends, if I know you, somebody will put something in your butt. Like that's pretty much how your time in the comics is going to end.
I'm pretty much used to it. Ew.
I'm scared of how my character
Damn,
in here is going to
Fade.
be.
It's like I
couldn't resist.
Know that if you get drawn in the book, you're going to end up in the box with Fade.
Most likely.
Everybody gets a turn in the box.
Yep.
I legitimately want to.
I know Mike wants to for sure.
Not I want to fucking be in the box. I was gonna.
Yes, you do.
I was gonna.
Admit it, Mike. We have a secret love between us.
Although we do actually have two characters specifically who are pansexual, and we should actually have them like in the middle of the fight when they do face each other, and then just start making out, and then dude climbs up in the box. We could have the other character, fucking Hunter, who's also pansexual, like go to like walk forward, like go to unbutton his fucking or undo his costume, and they're like, no, we still have shit to do, and like pull him back.
thought you were talking about the puppy play arms dealer. Like he just
Pansexual.
Oh my
pops up
God,
out
in
of
the
nowhere.
background.
Oh my God! What do I have?
In the background, we could show him climbing into the box as well.
And like out of the box, you hear, "What the fuck?" It's okay.
He's
I
like,
live here now.
Pansexual.
Don't
So
worry, I'm a
self-righteous
professional.
bisexuals.
I swear
How
to
do you
God, you
feel about
guys.
Steven Seagal?
I swear by the time issue 3 comes out, this series is going to delve into like some weird porn.
Probably is.
I think it
See,
already has.
okay, so Jags knows the entire story. So
Yes, I do.
the first issue, the first volume of this is probably the most like ridiculous that it can be because it gets so fucking serious. So this is very much like, hey man, if you're in it and I'm talking shit and you're like climbing in a box with Fade and this and that or whatever, like love it and cherish it while it lasts because shit is going to get absolutely fucking dark later
Hey,
on.
scroll up to the pictures of the twins real quick.
No,
Do it. He works here
it's
too,
at least
man.
half a twin.
That's
What the
it's
fuck?
still half of a
No,
twin.
the one
where
That
she
is
puts
literally
the stop
a
sign.
twin. It's one of the twins.
All right, fine.
See, while you were just scrolling by, I just noticed a stop sign and everything like that, and I've seen it before, but I just now realized, how many people she's been beating the shit out of with that stop sign because it's got all the cuts and everything in it.
Yeah, it's all tore up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good touch.
Yeah.
So, kind of looks like sword edges when they go blade to blade with each other. Stuff
That
like
was the point. It was supposed to be
Yeah.
the cheat. Well, notice how the back of it is twisted off
Uh-huh.
because it's kind of like showing that she has, without actually saying it, that she has superpower or super strength.
Yeah.
So like she grabbed a stop sign and twisted it off, and then was essentially using it like a battle axe.
Yeah. That's a good touch.
Thank you.
A stop sign would be a really fucking scary weapon if someone was able to just rip it off.
Yeah, it would
If
be.
you had super strength, it would be a ridiculous weapon.
If it was like actually sharper, it would be less scary. If that makes any sense.
It sure doesn't.
Nope.
Well, how like some everybody knows what a cut is and everything like that. And getting a cut is scary enough, like axes. But something that's kind of like semi-sharp but also kind of dull, like the edge of a stop sign, that just looks like fucking pain waiting to happen.
Good night, Christina.
Good night, Christina.
Because it
What happened?
Oh, Christina's backing out.
Okay.
Aw.
Well, it's time for us to wrap up too.
Is it?
Aww.
What?
What?
No, we
Because
bareback
he
it. We don't
said he
rap.
wanted to do 2 hours.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, we got another 30 seconds, so.
Bob Bowie, how is Sturge's penis?
Fucking God.
Okay, now we got
in
20
heaven.
seconds.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
alright. All right.
Right. So, Fade.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't bother to back the book, do you have any objections to what I'm doing to a character possibly based on you?
Nothing really. I find it to be funnier than shit, so go ahead.
Good, because I was not going to honor your objection.
I just now realized the name.
Yeah, the Ethan apologist.
Yeah, you didn't notice that. I didn't realize you could actually, the host could edit the other person's name.
I was
Yeah,
talking about Mike and Snoots' name, but
Well,
I just didn't realize it until now.
That too.
oh yeah.
So,
with
Weiss,
the,
you're good with Fault Line?
Yeah.
You want to do a different name?
No, I'm good with that.
Positive. Don't worry, I'll make you badass. I already have you in there as being a threat. You said you wanted to actually be a serious, like not a bullshit villain. You wanted to be a return to a serious villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, I was wanting to have you jump in and be like a serious villain, but have it be like, "Fuck, man, we don't have fucking time for this shit." You know, it's like showing that this is a villain that is serious, that is out there. So it's like showing maybe he'll come back, kind of thing. You know, so you can be like a reoccurring kind of a character. Well, I'm trying to build a world here, man. You know, like people that are in there, like I know I keep saying this shit, but I really wanted it to be like almost a secret where it's like in the next book, if people didn't back to fight a hero or whatever, you know, they're just like backing to get the book, but they'll see their character like, holy shit, I'm still that character. I'm still in there.
I mean, that would be cool. That's always been, I always wondered how I would handle it in my own campaign one day. If I did include drawing tears, like on some campaigns, you're in there for the one issue, and then if you want to be in it again, then you have to back it at that tier again to get drawn in again.
Right.
So I debate with myself back and forth trying to figure out what would be the best way to handle that.
That was initially the thing that I was going to do in the first place, but we ended up getting because I made it so cheap in the first place to be able to come in and actually be either a speaking role or fighting a hero.
Mm-hmm.
We have now we're actually up to 26 actual speaking cameo roles that we have now. So that's what I'm saying. Like every real conversation that people have that is not with an actual another one of the main characters is one of the actual people who backed the book.
Wow.
So this is a world, since it's all taking place in this one city. This is a city that is just totally full of just our backers. Like, this is kind of my dream, but now I'm like, this is a big thing that I put on my own plate to really try to be able to make this work and have it not just be fucking weird. And I think I actually worked it pretty well. I'm really hoping that everyone likes it, but I really just want to show this is for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So in the next book, I've actually told a couple people already, where one dude actually wanted something that he gave me a specific thing that he wanted to do. And I go, dude, that's fucking awesome. And I don't want to make that cheap. I want to actually really do that how you're saying it, but it would be too much thrown in. It would seem like a cheap throwaway thing if I do it in the first book. Can I introduce him in the first book and then bring him back and have him be something more explored in the second book, and have the first book be like his origin almost, And he's like, yeah, it's totally fine. I'm like, awesome. And that's what gave me the idea of dude, these characters, if someone's paying, to me, I'm not a big creator. I'm not fucking, Ethan or any Sean Gordon Murphy or anything like that. I'm just a dude who's like, I'm a dork, you're a dork, let's make a comic. I'm the one actually doing the work, but you guys are giving me ideas of who else is going to be in there. What else is in this big, wacky, crazy, diverse world that we have what else is going to be in there, and I'm just going to put it together, and poor Snoot's going to have to fucking draw it,
I have to
How many
draw-
buttholes do we get to see? Come
Yeah.
on.
I have to draw. There's this one particular thing. I don't know if it's spoilers, so I'm not going to say it. There's this one character that was requested that I absolutely do not look forward to doing. Like somebody I thought of the most off the wall, crude shit.
Is it
and they're-
cardboard related?
No,
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
no, it's worse than that. It's the off the wall, crude shit. And I'm like, I don't want to do that at all. Mike's like, well, it's written. So.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
That's my character.
Oh,
I put
God.
that in there.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
That was one that so I got a buddy of mine. He actually paid to be part of the comic as well. But when we were in junior high, we wrote a comic together, and it's a character that we had written together. And I was like, man, I really want to have him make a cameo. And I totally forgot that he's super fucking fucked up. And I was talking to him about it on one of our fucking chats one time, and she was like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh yeah, you're totally gonna have to draw that. And she goes like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, it's like it was here 20 years before you were, so
Oh man.
he's gonna be in there. Yeah, so
Yeah.
gonna see.
I'm not looking forward to
Good
that.
luck with that, Snoots.
Yeah.
you don't have to actually draw it, you can just draw the silhouette of it.
Oh my. Mm.
Well, you can't convey large pulsing veins in a silhouette though, so I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, have fun with that.
Yep. Well, let's go around the room, starting with Wise Guys Entertainment.
Aw.
Let us know your where we can find you and what's going on.
Oh, I want to ask a real quick question. On the pottery teacher superpower set, does it include having some control over two of the heroes and forcing them into positions of Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore in Ghost at a pottery wheel?
Oh my God.
Actually, so he has it to where the guy is supposed to be just a total soy boy activist, and he was actually so soy boy that he was booted out of his previous teaching position in Portland.
Oh,
So he came down, and this is a Bay Area city in California, so he came down here instead, and he's there, but he's like a super activist. Yeah, but he's been working on this fucking suit. Yeah.
porcelain,
So the
porcelain throne suit. Yeah.
So he's got this porcelain suit. So essentially, like, shit happens, and then he goes and he gets the suit kind of thing or whatever. But I want to have it be like, that's actually one of those that I'm like, hey man, I really want to have this character in there, but I want to show him have his Joker, like 1989 Joker moment of like, wait till they get a load of me kind of thing. Like, I want to have him have that moment. So I really want to bring his character in the second book and have him show up like full on fucking porcelain armor kind of thing. Yeah, just to really show like, cause like these are characters that people, even though they're bullshit, they're still characters that people took the time to create, or they're based on someone that like I have love and respect for people, like if you back my book, or if you like say with fucking Wise Guys Entertainment, he's one of the he's probably the second fucking person to ever interview us, to ever even give a shit about what we have to say about our thing. I want to actually put in there like, yeah, I'm joking, I'm bullshitting, I'm having you climbing into a fucking box willingly with faith.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
then having a guy in full on leather puppy play come into the box afterward and tell you like, shh, I'm a professional. It's okay. Like, but like, I want to have these people like really shown as being like, this is a work of love. Like, this is all out of love. It's like, we're all brothers and sisters here just talking shit,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That said, yeah, you can find me on Facebook and YouTube under Wise Guys Entertainment, on Twitch at Wise Guys Twitches, at Twitter at Wise Guys Tweets, at least until they cancel me. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Also subscribe to these guys, these cool cats, and smash the like button if you would. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much. I should be on other platforms soon as I take the time to do so. so I have backups for when I'm canceled off of YouTube and Twitter. But yeah,
Hey, you heard how he did that, right? Like, that's the sound of a fucking pro. I never would have thought to actually be like, hey man, like, share, and subscribe. Like, subscribe to this video, hit the notifications. Like, he did all that shit for us.
Indeed.
I was like, I'm gonna draw you into a box.
Speaking of
I had
box,
nothing to say. Hey, it's Fade.
Speaking of boxes.
at least it's a quality box.
yeah, this is a dark box. But anyway, when I emerge out of my box, I usually play some video games over on YouTube. I'm thinking of calling them Fade Plays, but still working on the title. Come check me out on YouTube. I'm also on Twitter as well as Minds, Parlor, Facebook, Gab. What else? MeWe, I
OnlyFans.
think. Not OnlyFans, not yet, anyway.
Inside the box at OnlyFans.
Ooh.
That's what your channel
Inside
should
the
be called.
box. Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
brilliant.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But anyway,
Inside
So,
the box with Fade
also be sure to
Celebration.
like and subscribe to War Dance Comics. They are awesome dudes, and that's about it for me.
Dudes, yes.
And dudettes, sorry.
Oh, fucking boo. Boo hoo.
I call people dude. It's fine.
Go ahead, Jags. What do you got?
Don't just single me out like I'm not part of the main crew. Put us both on, fool.
Well, no, we're doing
I
individuals.
fucking said to.
Oh my
God
god.
You have your own personal Twitter, Jags. Don't you want to promote that?
What a fucking woman.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm at Dino Chief on Twitter, and I'm at JEG Simmons on Parlor and Minds right now. So I'm working to expand War Dances Comics on other social media, and we're gonna have BitChute running up, and we're gonna post other videos, all our other videos, including this one here soon. So
Nice.
we're gonna be working on getting stuff there. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that goodness, all that buttery goodness. Come follow us on all our social media platforms, including Facebook, where we're War Dance Comics.
All the links are in
Yeah.
the description.
Links will be in the description.
Yes.
Assuming you want to follow on Facebook and Twitter. If not, we do have other social media accounts that we're working on. So, we got options.
Get it, Chris.
Fucking God. He just kept going.
Just letting people know.
Put it back to the actual
Our
thing.
people have to
Show these
know.
guys. Don't have
You guys
chest
do
on. Everyone
Discord
knows what you
too?
look like. There we go.
I
Hey,
do.
wait a minute. Snoots, where's your
We're
note?
working on a Discord. I have a personal Discord. Mike, I set him up with a Discord. We don't
a
have
Discord?
a. Yes, I've told you this.
Some bitch.
Yeah, I gotta set up a Discord too.
I don't have a thread lined up yet, or a channel, whatever the fuck it's called, server.
That's what I need to do.
We might. I think you have to pay for those, possibly.
Nope.
No, you
Do you not
don't.
have to? Okay, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, we don't have quite the interaction to put up with a actual server yet, so we're gonna hold off on that. But yes, you can find us on Discord.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else to
Nice.
I'm just inside the box.
Yeah, you guys
I'm
gave me
a
He's
title
in
for
the
it.
box.
Best.
For a series that I'm thinking of doing now.
And shit.
But I'll
Alright,
tell you
I'm gonna
guys
mute-
it
I'm
off
gonna mute all you
stream.
Oh my
fuckers.
God.
So head on over to Indiegogo and pick up Issues Volume 1. The Fight a Hero is going to be closed off, but there are still plenty of other things to get. We would really appreciate if people participated in the fan art contest that's still ongoing.
How
We
many
also
submissions do
have-
we have for that right now?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, God.
That's depressing. to
Okay,
hear.
so just for the record, though, the Fight a Hero is only going to be closed off because I don't want someone to back it and then feel as though they didn't actually get the proper service that everyone else got.
Yeah.
I also don't want it to be like, well, this is super cheap,
Yeah.
fucking bullshit. I want it
It's
to actually
just-
still feel like you guys got plugged in there in a real universe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do this for the fans, so I don't want people to feel like they blew their money.
As
So
we
you,
progress with the comic and it starts to get farther along, we will be closing other tiers just because, like he said, we want to give each person the attention they deserve. And farther along with the production, we can't alter those items. So right now, it's going to be Fight a Hero is going to be closing. We still have plenty of other tiers open. We have
Plenty of cameo, plenty of speaking.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
one for kids where they can do some fan art, and they're
Dude, the kid one. Dude, the kid
someone
one.
needs to pick
Fuck.
that up. But yeah, we have plenty of tiers available, and we are boasting the most cameo tiers and the cheapest cameo tiers in indie comics right now. So go ahead and pick that up. And anything else
Well,
to add?
I think Wise had a question there.
What's up, man?
What you got, brother?
shoot.
Was bad quesadilla?
No.
Quesadilla.
I'm blanking out. By closing down tiers, you're talking about just hiding them, right? Hiding them from view.
Yeah, I'm gonna close them off. Yeah, so they're
Yeah. So you can still access it from your guys' end, the backs,
correct.
the back end. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thanks for coming on, guys, and we will see you on
Oh,
another.
real quick, I just wanted to say one thing.
No, go
Hold
tweet
on.
about it.
No. Yeah, hold on. Mike,
Jesus fuck.
You say you're working out and trying to get into shape, right?
Fuck.
Correct. You're working out, right? Trying to get back into shape.
I'm just working out again.
Okay, well, never mind. Nothing.
Why? What? Why? What? What?
Don't be mad about it.
We're
All
still on for the strip tease, man. We're still gonna do it.
No, I was gonna say,
That's a live,
Like a
4th of
challenge to
July
see who
event.
can hit
It's gonna be me and Jags. See, now you're spoiling it, man. All right, so everyone, anyone listening, tune in. 4th of July. It's gonna be me and Jags. We're gonna do a full-on strip tease. It's more so like think gay chicken, but it's stripping. So it's like we're gonna see how.
I was
how
actually
much
gonna
further
say,
anyone
like,
can go.
I was actually gonna
So
say
if
June
he
or
goes
July,
full
we have a
Monty, I'll
challenge
go
to see
full
who
Monty.
looks the best.
I'll make sure
If
to
he
drink
goes
that.
full
Oh my god.
full Sonicare toothbrush in the butt, I'm gonna go full Sonicare toothbrush in the butt. Like that's what's happening.
Yep, I'm gonna get the heavy stuff.
If we're spreading, we're gonna have a box next to us and be like, "Hey, man,
Can I take us off being live? Can I
Please.
take us off air?
No, keep it. We're gonna have Fade there, but he's gonna be in a box the whole time, so no one's gonna get to see.
Wait,
him.
they're
We're
gonna
like,
make me
Fade,
watch.
I was
Fade
just
is
trying
up
to-
the ante.
See, I was
Fade,
just
what are
trying to
you
make a
doing with
regular
that
fitness
hamster?
challenge,
What are
but then
you-
you got to make it weird.
So did you guys already take before photos so that you have something to
Yeah,
compare?
that might be smart.
We can, you know.
Well,
I was
Mike
gonna,
didn't agree to the before and after photos.
well, we'll
Or
just
the-
see like
the fucking
we'll just see like
competition, I mean.
we'll
I
just see
just
like
agreed
how-
to the strip. I mean, I can fluff up for you if you want, Wise. It's fine. I can send you all the pics, dude. If you want pics, I can send you pics. I've been telling you that since we first met.
I know
That's
you
how I
have.
introduce myself, man.
I have a message for you.
Are you participating, Snoots, in this competition?
No.
Wow,
I
wow,
have my
wow.
own agenda as far as working out is concerned.
You wouldn't like her, man. She
Good luck,
doesn't cook.
Snoots.
You
What?
your own agenda as far as working out is concerned.
Yeah. I don't want to go into it because I don't want to sound like a goddamn hipster. But, yeah.
Way to bring it down, man.
Oh, well, it's fine if you call me a fucking hipster because of things I like, but then you turn around and give all the
you
excuses.
brag
So
that
the
about
I
it.
don't
things you
one.
like are us doing strip teases with Fade with a fucking toothbrush in his ass sitting in a box next to us?
No, that's what
Wait,
you
that's
like.
the things
spoiled
you
that
like?
for me?
No, that's the things you like and you fantasize about because you bring that shit up randomly.
Yeah.
You do.
And I'm trying to make sure that you're on board with it, man.
I just wanted to do like a little like a light competition, you know, June or July, see like who achieved, you know, their goal better.
he's
Everyone-
your consent.
for me.
That's
Like
what's
a
going
fitness
on.
goal. Damn.
Yeah, but Jags was talking over you, so you didn't hear it.
Well, Wise wants us to strip.
No.
I said
He
everyone
wants before.
No.
He's like send before pics to my personal cell.
Oh, I figured it was a PO box.
I'll judge myself.
I'll send you pics, but you gotta pay $20 each.
So, OnlyFans?
Yeah, only
Keep doing that.
Well, no, not OnlyFans. They're not available to the public, but they are available for personal use.
I'll do it for a cheap shout out. It doesn't even have to be me. You shout out someone else.
Oh my god.
I'll do it, man.
Leroy Jenkins.
Anywho,
This has been War Dance Comics. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next episode. Good night.
Right.